knows it. We are Klein Alley Show. Open phones, 800-520-1067. Show is back at full staff, which is a good thing. DJ Omar Khan right there.
Hey.
Allie over there. Of course, you got in the back room Postmaster Johnny taking the calls. And
no
producer
Ray today, huh?
Vanessa.
Maybe we change that over, the time I was gone?
Oh, the Ray?
Yeah, I love my Ray.
You want to get Ray?
I feel all weird when I have my Ray on Mondays.
I was concerned. I really wanted to get into the live show because, when we left off last week, Omar, I know you were not aware of this, but our very own Blind Charlie, in many ways mascot for the show, nice guy who listens to us, discovered us. It was going into a life or death surgery over the weekend, Allie, where he was being turned into a cow. He was basically he was being.
I don't know if that's
like a transform.
I've heard a lot of people do pig parts, but not cow parts.
He got what was he? What did he tell us? He was getting an udder put on.
Whoa!
No, what was he doing, Allie? You remember the stuff better than I do.
He was getting cow blood vessels put into his system.
Right.
And now, if this went well, he wouldn't need to be on blood thinners anymore and stuff. It has to do with his kidneys.
Right. So they were going to try to give him cow blood or something, which cow blood vessels. Whatever it is. The point is, the guy told us.
Whatever it is, we keep telling you.
The guy told us last week that if the surgery was successful, he would officially be 1% cow.
Yeah.
Which is awesome because for so many reasons, mostly.
Dude, maybe we need to get him a shirt. You know how he wears that Where's Waldo thing? We need to get him a cow printed shirt.
Oh, yeah. Those ones that are like a Halloween costume where the little udders are on the front.
Yeah.
We were going to get him a bell.
Yeah, we were going to get him a belt to wear on his neck, but mostly so cars don't hit him. That was the plan.
But I think also since the surgery, we don't want to set him down on the ground because we want him to be more tender.
And I don't know if he even got the surgery and if he did survive. I assume he's dead now. So, Blind Charlie, it was nice knowing you, and we wish you nothing but the best in cow heaven.
Oh, I see you got the hotline to heaven working, right?
Oh, there he is, Blind Charlie.
Good morning, guys. How you doing?
You survived?
Oh, you sound fatter.
Well, I'm talking to my favorite people in the whole world, so, my mood is instantly 1,000 times better.
Did the surgery go as planned?
Yeah, eventually when I was able to get the surgery, it wasn't a good weekend, but the surgery, once it happened, was just A-OK fine. Thank you very much.
Sounds like it's working. So so you are 1% cow?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to... I was thinking maybe more 2% or maybe skim.
Oh, hilarious.
Hey, he's got jokes.
Yep.
That's funny. Human Charlie would have made that joke.
So, Charlie, if we were going to get you a giant cow print sweater, would you wear it around?
I was thinking get one of those onesies like back when Chick-fil-A was doing those little ads on the side of the street, eat more chicken. I was thinking you guys could get me one of those outfits.
Allie, remember the year for Halloween you were dressed, we all thought you were a cow, but you claimed you were a Dalmatian, but you were so fat it looked like a cow.
It's a Dalmatian. It's a Dalmatian. I had a collar.
Yeah.
A red collar. I was Pongo.
Everyone kept going up to Allie saying, that's a great cow costume. She goes, I'm a Dalmatian. She was so offended by it. Maybe we get you that, Charlie. That's just sitting around.
Sure.
All right.
I don't know if it fits you.
Well, I'm sure we can get whatever size I need on Amazon, right?
Charlie, in all seriousness, though, you're okay? Like, you pulled through and now the worst is behind us? You're going to live?
Yeah, I got to follow up in a couple of weeks and whatnot. It just hurts, but the surgery went without any complications.
Good.
So,
well, we're happy to hear that. Omar, we said we were going to start doing Charlie tipping now.
Yeah, we're going to wait until Charlie sleeps and tip him over.
Great.
Yeah,
I am in on that.
It's funnier because he's blind.
And he sleeps up right now.
We were going to do that regardless of the cow thing. We're just going to start pushing him over. Hey, Blind Charlie, in all seriousness, we spent a lot of time this weekend. All of us were thinking about you, sending good vibes your way. You're we care about you. I always care about every listener of this show, but you specifically because of the whole, tax write-off we get.
Well, okay, sure. I can understand that. When they wheeled me into surgery, I found out that there's a technical term for me now. I'm a hybrid.
Okay.
Vanessa.
Yeah, cow.
That was perfect.
Relax.
Oh, well done.
Relax, Vanessa. Calm
Glad
down.
you're back. The sniper continues. My goodness.
Go ahead. What is the term for you, Charlie?
I'm a hybrid now.
You're a hybrid human cow?
Yeah, that's what they said. When they rolled me up to surgery, they went, your hybrid's here. And I was like, wait, what?
Whoa, dude, this is how, the X-Men were created.
I know.
They're like mutants, and then suddenly, I don't know what superpowers a cow's going to give you, but it's going to do something.
Charlie, did you do this at a regular human hospital or at a veterinarian's clinic?
Yeah, I've got the dog collar on, so I can't chew on my bandages.
He's going to put that giant,
He's got a cone.
this giant cone on his neck. All right. He also said he was okay with us branding him, to officially brand him now
did
part
say
of the
that.
show. So we got a lot of...
Freeze brand, there's a difference. We're not doing hot branding, but I'll do a freeze brand, sure.
I'm so upset because Charlie now survived. The song I had queued up ready to play this morning was this one from Blink-182, I Miss You, because we just assumed Charlie was going to die during surgery. But we're going to play the song anyway because we have to. But congratulations on surviving, and that is our new part cow listener, Blind Charlie.
He's got to be a
I thought you guys were
grass-fed.
going to play something from Korn, like Freak on a Leash. But that's just me.
Yeah, well, anyway, he
Yeah.
survived.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Thanks, guys. You're the best.
Any final words, Charlie? That's right. It's our new cow listener.
Slap him on the ass.
Blind Charlie. Congratulations. What a success. Easy $100 if you want it. Just call now. 800-520-1067. You can paddle Alley. All questions about things that happened in the news probably this weekend while you're out doing other stuff. So hopefully you were paying a little bit of attention and beat Alley to win $100 of her money. We got that for you coming up in moments. Also on the show today, going to give away this trip for you to go check out 21 Pilots in Tampa and announce the next band and the next destination. It's a great destination. It's a place you should go. I would recommend it's a place you go at least once annually, and we will tell you which band you'll be seeing when you go there. It's all part of KROQ's Road Trip USA. Details coming up in less than an hour, and if you've qualified, you won those 21 Pilots tickets from us last week, hopefully you answer our phone call if we call you sometime between now and 8 o'clock with the good news that you're off to Tampa, Florida.
There is a very specific 21 Pilots scream. When people win tickets to 21 Pilots, you can pick it out of a lineup, and I would imagine that'll be times 1,000 when we call the person who wins.
Although it is Tampa, so I feel like that would kind of make it
There's
less...
also a Tampa scream.
Right, that's very different. It's usually help. Help! So anyway, we get to that coming up a little bit later this morning. Lots of chances for you to win stuff from us on the show, and a ton of stuff that's going on here behind the scenes that I'm sure you'll be interested in. We'll get into that, plus the cabana for Fort Wild Rivers with $100. Food and
Cabana
beverage
Boy.
credit. You better believe I'll be in full Cabana effect at Wild Rivers. Take me with you, please. Quick break. Back with your ADD news, your $100, and the entire show we have in store for you. After this,
World Famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ.
KROQ, Klein Alley Show. Postmaster Johnny's in the studio now, which means it must be some time for Johnny Doesn't Know. If you'd like to get in on that, we got tickets up for grabs. Look at this. You get to go to Yo Gabba Gabba, where it'll be children and adults and people like Johnny at the Fox Theater, Pomona, August 1st. Got tickets for that right now, and we'll even give you one of them tiny towels.
What?
Everyone who gets theirs right will get a tiny towel, and then someone will also win these tickets to go see Yo Gabba Gabba. If you'd like to play, call us 800-520-1067 for Johnny Doesn't Know.
Johnny doesn't know.
And I was like, okay.
Oh, Johnny doesn't know.
I didn't know Vegas was like in Nevada for like a while.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know.
Gelato sounds like Jello.
Johnny doesn't know.
It like goes wiggles.
Johnny has a hard time answering some very easy questions because his brain has been molded by a combination of things, mostly SpongeBob. Clearly dropped on his head quite a bit as a child, but he's picked up some things along the way, and then he has his own theory as to why things are. And his theories sometimes make no sense to the rest of us, but to him, they make perfect sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even just questions that he has, that he asks us, are very convoluted. Like things that he didn't know. I forget, there was one earlier where he didn't know. God, now I can't remember, but he asked something, and I was like, how do you not know this is a thing? Or he didn't know how it worked.
He has a hard time with analogies, as we learned last time. Like, for instance, Johnny, this is not a real one. This is just a practice to give people a sense of where you're at. But if I were to say drop is to puddle, as crumb is to what? Would you even know what that is? Because I know this always messes your head up because there's too many things coming at you at once.
Toast.
Toast.
Drop puddle, crumb toast.
Right.
Drop puddle? Is it toast?
Did you take your SATs?
To be honest, those kind of tests, we just skimmed through it. Like, we just were like...
Skim through it.
Yeah, we looked at it, we did it.
Who's we? Me, myself, and Johnny?
Yeah, like, there's a bunch of other kids who were sitting around you that didn't skim through it. What the hell are you talking about?
We didn't study it. We just, like, filled in the bubbles quickly so we could go get snacks afterwards.
So do you know your SAT score?
Oh, not a clue. Probably 5, 6.
5 or
Is that
6?
good?
I don't know what it's out of, but probably
Well,
5 or 6.
1,600 is a perfect score.
1,600?
16.
Well, he was right then.
Yeah, you got a 5 or 6. All right, congratulations. Well, there you go. So all you have to do is predict, will Johnny know or not know answers to these questions. Questions that I would argue most people would know, but Johnny, sometimes he surprises us all. And I will say this, the guy's in a great mood. He says free Slurpee Day. He's excited about that.
Yeah.
He's also, he says he got free cheesy bread at a Blaze Pizza. He's excited about that. He said life is good for him right now.
We up.
We up. Let's say hi to Caleb. Caleb, good morning and welcome to KROQ from San Dimas. San Dimas High School football rules. How are you?
Good.
Here we go. Feeling great. All right, question 1. This is for Johnny. You just have to say, will he know or will he not know? Which part of the body has 27 bones? Will Johnny know this, yes or no?
No, I don't think you'll know that.
Johnny, which part of the body has 27 bones?
The human body.
Yes, we talked about this, and he thought there were about 27 or 28 in the whole body.
In the whole body. So I based on that
and he
question...
started counting them. He was like, dish one,
right.
dish one.
He got to like 6. He's like, I'm done. So this is a follow-up to that conversation. I want to see if anything has stuck with you over the past month.
Clearly not.
There is one part of the human body that actually has 27 bones. What part is it? Will Johnny know this? Caleb, you say no.
Yeah, no.
All right. Johnny, which part of the human body has 27 bones?
Teeth.
Oh, you think it's like a trick question and that teeth are bones?
Yeah. Oh, no? Teeth don't count as bones?
Teeth is a part of the body.
Yeah, teeth is a part of the body.
You sure about that?
Yeah, because when you die, the skeleton still has teeth in it.
Right.
If you took care of them.
Okay. So you believe the answer is teeth.
I haven't counted them, but 26 sounds correct.
Why don't you count them real quick?
We don't have all day.
Yeah.
Don't make him count them.
Yeah.
All right. Caleb, you said he would not know, and he does not know. It is the hand.
The hand?
Oh, let's go.
Oh, I was going to say ribs, actually. I don't think I have that
Ribs?
many,
You think we
though.
have 27 ribs?
Jesus
I don't
Christ.
know.
All right, hold on one second. Caleb, you won at the very least a tiny towel and potentially also going to get some tickets to go to Yo Gabba Gabba. In Pomona, we say hi to Freddie now. In Los Angeles, for Johnny Doesn't Know. All right. Hey, what's up, Freddie?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
All right. This fruit is known for keeping the doctor away. Will Johnny know this, yes or no?
Oh, for sure. 100%.
All right. See, this strikes me as the kind of thing he may have picked up in an episode of SpongeBob, but also I could see him being very confused because of something. Definitely not an article he read.
No.
All right, Johnny.
I mean, I also don't think, like, we've learned that common sayings, catchphrases, things that are like, anecdotes, he does not know anything about.
No. It's usually all twisted up. But you think he'll know. That's all that matters what Freddie says. Freddie, you think Johnny will know this?
Yes.
All right. This fruit is known for keeping the doctor away.
The apple.
Hey,
The apple.
Johnny.
Come on now.
What's the expression, Johnny?
The apple.
Yeah, but what is the whole...
Oh, the expression?
Yeah.
Oh, an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
There
Nice
you go.
job.
Johnny got it. Hold on, Freddie. See that? Every once in a while, he gets it.
Well, every once in a while, though, Johnny has like a catchphrase that he learned from his weird pervy uncle.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, you get on your knees and keep your mouth open.
Yeah. What is that?
It's like, what?
He's like your uncle used to say. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Those are not accurate
Yeah,
catchphrases.
that has nothing to do with saving money, Johnny. All right, moving on. Let's say hi to, speaking of Apple, we head to Apple Valley, and we say hi to Catherine, who's next up for Johnny Doesn't Know. Good morning, Catherine.
Good morning, Sweet Dibs.
Sweet dip.
All right, sweet Dibs. Here's Johnny's next question. Johnny, what gift did France give America in 1886 as a symbol of friendship? What gift did France give America in 1886 as a symbol of friendship? Catherine, will Johnny know this?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
She sounds so sad for humanity when she says it.
Johnny, it's a gift of
No,
friendship from
no.
France to America. The year was 1886. What was the gift?
When was slavery abolished?
Oh, that's so not relevant to any of this.
I'm sorry, wait. Please.
The gift of one slave. Here you are.
You think that's the
Friendship.
gift from France?
The gift of freedom of slavery. I think they gifted them. Well,
You
end
think that's how slavery ended?
It's either slavery.
France said end it?
They're like abolish all slavery right here.
Johnny, take a second and think about what you're saying.
You said
1886. This was a gift from France to America.
Croissants. Croissants.
Oh, now that's a better guess.
Is that food? It was either croissants.
Is that food?
Instead of food.
Croissants, slavery, or New England.
The whole city of New England?
No. The country. Like we give you Great Britain.
Oh, boy.
The Great
What?
Flag. We give you the whole country.
You know, it's
You
crazy.
think France gifted America England?
Well, what else are they going to give us? They
You know,
lost World War II.
Slavery was actually the least dumb thing he
I
said.
know. I
of all
can't
of
even
it.
believe it got dumber than that.
All right, Catherine, good job. You said he wouldn't know, he didn't know.
Okay. Yes.
Johnny, I'll give you a hint. It's a statue of some sort. Any guesses now?
Oh, Statue of Liberty.
There
She's
you
French.
go.
I've seen that video.
She's
Yeah.
French.
Yeah, she's not even
seen that.
American.
I love French girls. They're wild.
Yeah, she's
seen
not even
that.
American. She's French.
Yeah.
Seen that
Yes.
video.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Damn. That
She's
was
holding a giant croissant.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, the fork.
All right,
Yeah.
so moving on. Tohnny didn't get that one. That was a struggle.
That was tough,
Wow.
dude.
And what's that college?
I don't know why I feel exhausted after
I'm
this.
tired and sad and scared and all
Tired
the
and
things.
scared.
Sabrina, let's go to the 714. Sabrina, good morning.
Good morning.
Everyone so far has gotten a tiny towel, but who will also get tickets to go see Yo Gabba Gabba? Johnny doesn't know. Here we go, Johnny. Next question. Man, I'm nervous to even ask this one.
Go ahead. Let's cook.
What continent
Yep.
is home to the Great Wall of China? Will Johnny know this, yes or no?
Oh, he has to know this. I'm going to say,
Did you not hear what just happened over the last conversation?
yeah, that was pretty funny.
Okay, but he has to know this one.
He should.
Okay, you should. Should
he
is yes.
should.
All right, what continent,
He
Johnny,
should.
is home to the Great Wall of China?
So you thought I was going to get tripped up and say China because you said China in the question. But originally, you said continent. China's not a continent. China's a country. Asia is a continent.
Wow, Johnny.
With confidence.
I feel like you're making improvements. I think a couple years ago you wouldn't have gotten that.
No, because you would have...
All right, let's Pay the people. What a way to start the week. $100 of Allie's money could be your money, and nothing makes her more upset than losing money right out of the gate. Last week, she paid at least a few people. Almost lost that $500 Friday as well. But I believe last week, Allie, you paid, what, $200 to listeners?
Yes, 2 days in a row I paid out.
2 days in a row. She is paying out. All you got to do, easiest way to make money, best side hustle going, call us, listen, and see how you would do in this round of Allie Knows the News. Let's say hi to George, who's on the phone right now, who would like your money. Good morning, George.
Hey, sweet dibbits.
Sweet dibbits to you and yours. Hopefully you answer these questions accurately. Allie will leave the KROQ studios. You get to go first. We'll score it together in the end. And you can watch this as it is unfolding live on YouTube as well, as she's strutting out of the studio with confidence. When she walks back in, will she have the same swagger? We will find out together. Your round of Allie Knows the News starts right now.
Allie Knows the News.
All right, this Sesame Street character's Twitter account or X account got hacked, and apparently it took a very sinister turn very quickly, which Sesame Street character has some splaining to do.
Big Bird.
Question number 2. This movie reigned supreme at the box office, and I believe was the third biggest opening of the year. Which movie won the big screen?
How about Superman?
Question 3. What Major League Baseball event is set to take place this evening?
The draft.
All right, question number 4. This show has been pulled from Paramount Plus over negotiation disputes, and fans are absolutely outraged. What show are people demanding return to Paramount Plus immediately?
Oh, man. That would have to be Dexter.
And finally, and Allie will accuse this of only being boy news. For some reason, Allie and Vanessa think I only report on boy news when I ask the question, so they're skewed.
Boy question.
WWE fans are frustrated because during this wrestler's retirement speech, apparently NBC cut away from the speech as this wrestler was saying goodbye. Which wrestler was giving his goodbye speech and was abrupted?
John Cena.
All right, let's bring Allie and we'll score it together. She's going to be so mad about this. Hey, Vanessa, before Allie gets in here, are those questions boy news?
I didn't hear them all,
Okay, great.
but I know they're gonna be boys.
Just shut up and know your place.
All right, thank you. Here we go. Allie's so rude. That was so funny. I thought Allie actually just said that to Vanessa. That was a clip. That was a clip. Omar just played a clip of you saying, just shut up and know your place. Play
women.
Play that again, Omar. Hold on.
go.
Women, just shut up and know your place.
But as he played it, you literally walked up to the microphone. So I was like, is Allie yelling at Vanessa to know her place? That's amazing. Here we go.
Yeah.
Let's see. We're scoring it. You're battling George now. It's $100 up for grabs.
I stand by what I said.
Question. That was live. She actually just said that. Now you can pull, Omar, now pull that clip of her saying that. You can make a double down on anything. Question number 1, Allie.
Yeah.
This Sesame Street character's Twitter/X account was hacked and immediately took a very sinister turn. Which Sesame Street character has some splaining to do?
Yeah, I mean, I know Elmo has a lot that he posts, so I'm going to go with Elmo.
All right, he said Big Bird, but the correct answer is Elmo went super anti-Semitic, and apparently it was a hack.
Has that happened before?
I think Elmo is like the most hackable.
Well, it's the funniest person to hack.
Of course, it's got to be, because all he does is talk about love and stuff. So when all of a sudden he gets real.
How's your day?
Got a question number 2. Allie's up 1-0. This movie reigned supreme at the box office. I believe was the third biggest opening of all movies this year. Which movie now owns the big screen?
Yeah, I saw the leaps into first place, all those puns and stuff, is Superman.
Yeah, Vanessa was there, front row. She saw it twice. She was so excited. Loved it. Wore a
So that's
cape
the only way she can see.
to the theater. That's correct. He said that as well. George is on the board. Superman.
All right.
Did well in America. Apparently didn't do so well internationally because people just don't care as much about Superman in Europe.
Superman is so America.
So America. We got a question number 3. Allie's up 2-1. What Major League Baseball event is set to take place this evening? It's not boy news. This is news.
Major League Baseball, you said?
Yes.
The All-Stars game or
Ooh,
whatever?
it's a good guess.
Oh, is it?
It is All-Star Break. The event that is happening today is the Home Run Derby. That's
The
one.
other one no one cares about.
No one cares about it. Bite your tongue. It's one of the most, that and the slam dunk contest. Two greatest sporting events that happen all
You've
year.
told me that those are boring.
They're fun.
They're fun. It's all dingers. Dinger after dinger. We got a question number 4. Allie's still up 1. Fans of this show are outraged now after Paramount Plus, in the middle of a contract negotiation, has pulled all episodes from the Paramount Plus streaming service.
God, Paramount Plus.
What do they even have? Good question.
The only thing I know that they have is Paw Patrol. So I'm going to go with Paw Patrol.
Those are outraged fans. That is wrong, but it was an animated show. South Park, apparently, not on
no
Paramount
way.
Plus now, and those fans were all riled up.
I didn't know they were still out there. I kind of forget that South Park's still on.
And some people are seeing it for the very first time.
It was my favorite show for
Think about it. Paramount Plus had every episode ever. So people that are just catching up on that, like if you just discover South Park for the first time now, you're going, this is amazing. And usually I got to watch Elmo to get stuff like this.
Well, and how many seasons do they have now? It's like 38?
Who knows?
No, I think they're in the 20s. And
Question-
the seasons now are only like 6 episodes long.
Yeah.
Question 5, Allie up 1 still. This WWE wrestler was in the middle of his retirement speech when it got abrupted in the middle of the speech and it got interrupted abruptly, and the fans are not happy about it on NBC. They say this guy should have been able to speak his
I mean,
mind.
the only one I know who's retiring is John Cena.
There's another wrestler that made his way from a WCW into the WWE by the name of Goldberg. Anyway, you wouldn't know that, but you got it
You
wrong.
wouldn't know that,
that,
but that's
Klein?
why I asked you.
That's what he would say. That was his big thing. It was a big story if you care about wrestling at all. But if you don't, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But by the way,
the
text line
second most popular retired person in the WWE this year.
gave a speech, and the speech got cut off in the middle, so people have
He
to
was
get
just
outraged.
like, no.
Well, I was going to ask a question about the tomatoes, Allie, but unfortunately you already reported on that, so I cut that question right out. So I had to find
You
something quick.
replaced it with
I had to-
Goldberg.
I had to scramble. Final score, Allie beat you by 1. What must you shamefully admit over the airways of KROQ? George.
George, this is George, and Allie knows the news.
That's right. But tomorrow she will not know the news, and tomorrow you'll have a chance to win $100 of her money. At least that's the plan. We come back with everything else we have in store for you this morning, and trust me, it will not suck, and that happens next on KROQ. Very rare that we'd come on the show on a Monday morning and have multiple people on the show that had horse stories over the weekend. We're not really a horseback riding show. I mean, rarely, usually, if you have a kid, at some point, I think the best advice someone ever gave me when I had a daughter is they're like, don't let her get into horses. Because that's going to be a super expensive and annoying hobby, and they're just eventually going to give up on it anyway when they discover boys or something. So then you're like, wow, I just wasted thousands of dollars. And Omar doesn't think of it that way because Omar's a big fan of, giving his kids everything he never got when he was a kid, which was nothing.
Not everything, but
most
a lot of things. I think I go overboard for sure.
So Omar was away on vacation. I think he was riding horses in Mexico.
In Utah.
Oh, in Utah you rode horses.
Yes.
Good to know you were listening.
Well, he went to Mexico, too. I don't know where the hell he rode horses. He was zip-lining somewhere, riding horses
Bryce
somewhere.
Canyon.
Oh, I thought Bryce Canyon's in Mexico. It's not? I wonder if you had did you ride, like, real horses, Omar? Because I went to, like, a ranch over the weekend. Yeah,
these were legit horses.
You didn't, like, do the thing where they pull you on a string around a parking lot.
No. These were legit horses. They were big. My wife and my kids got like horses named Shine and then like Maud, and then they gave me Tomahawk. So right off the bat, I was like super like what is happening here? Yeah.
Do you think they give you the actual horse's name that you're getting on, or do you think they make up the name on the spot to make you
that
feel?
That guy seems like he wants his horse to be named Tomahawk.
So it's funny because I thought that. I did think that, but then on the saddle they have the horse's name on the saddle, like branded on there.
Yeah, but sometimes they name the horse opposite of what the horse is like.
Right.
Yeah, it's like a joke because one of the last times I rode a horse, my horse's name was Grandpa, and it was psychotic, and it actually took off
Sounds
running.
About right. Story checks out.
It booked it and just ran the entirety of the trail in like 10 minutes when everybody else was way behind me, and it just took off running. They were like, oh, Grandpa, he's so unpredictable.
I'm definitely not like a horse guy. Like I think some people, I think real men are good at horses. I've seen.
I can't picture you on a horse.
No, I've done it before, but usually it's like some trail around Burbank where, like, as I said, it's like someone's pretty much.
And by trail, I mean 3-year-old's birthday party.
Yeah, it's a birthday party. It's in the parking lot, and they give me one turnaround. That I give them a couple tickets, and then my turn's over. And you see them at like the pumpkin patches they put up, but those aren't even horses. Those are like
ponies.
A lot of them are just like spray painted donkeys. I think. I don't even think they're real horses. This was like a real situation where most of the people there that are riding horses are
like that's their life.
That's what they do. They don't have a car. Like that's their car. Like their horse.
Oh, it's like a horse town?
I think so. Yeah.
Where'd you go?
I don't even know. North of Santa Ynez, north of there. So like we're in the mountains of
cool.
And there's a ranch I guess been around for a long time. And there's cowboys, not people like the one who got a costume at the Spirit Halloween store, but like real, like
people that belong at Stagecoach,
grizzled cowboys. Not because it's trendy now. Like people, like, oh, did you get those boots on Amazon? They're like Amazon. They're like Vanessa, Amazon. What's that?
Like things that have actual wear. Like a belt that they've actually worn.
One of the activities is you can do horse stuff, and my kids, of course, wanted to do horse stuff, and I'm like, great, I'm gonna go sit by the pool. I have a broken foot.
There's a pool.
Yeah, they have
dude ranch?
a pool by the ranch, but you have to like.
We call this the sissy pool. Who wants to sit by the sissy pool?
I sat in the sissy pool, and the kids were like, no, you got to ride the horse too. So I thought, like any other time I've been on a horse, like you said, it's one lap around. They take you on a rope.
Well, usually you're just in a line and you go like on a certain loop, and yeah.
This one is like a 10-mile ride.
Cool.
Which I don't know at all until we're on it for a while, and I'm like,
that's what, 2 hours?
Oh yeah.
That's
2 hours.
wild.
And that's even if your horse is like listening and getting along. I did 3 things that apparently you're not supposed to do on a horse. The first one, I kept trying to take a picture, and I dropped my phone. So I had to get off the horse, and when you get off the horse, the whole process, obviously, because I'm not.
They have to get you
you're so small.
They have to get you the step because you're short.
They had to bring the step out. The first time I got behind the horse or get down to get my phone, they said, "Hey, just reminder, don't go behind the horse. They get spooked and they could kick you."
Oh, never go behind a horse.
So this time I snuck underneath it, and right when I snuck underneath it to get my phone, the thing unloaded a waterfall of urine.
Yeah, why would you go
I saw that happen.
under the
It's
horse?
insane when they pee.
It is like a minute of straight heavy flow.
Oh, it is a.
It's like the hose that the firemen use. It's that kind of pressure.
More
it's crazy.
powerful. More powerful.
And their penis is enormous.
Okay, so I'm glad you bring that up, Allie, because the horse.
Are you really?
The horse that my wife was riding. My wife was on a horse in front
were
of
you
me.
Jealous?
And every time she got on this horse, her horse's name was Pretty Boy. Every time she got on her horse, the thing got an erection.
The horse's name was Pretty
Boy. They're like, you're getting on Pretty Boy. And every time.
How do you know this guy would? What? Why are you checking that out?
She was riding in front of me. I was in the back. Because I had the least experience. So my horse needed to follow all the other people. And every time she would get on her horse, all of a sudden this thing would unroll like a red carpet, this penis. And it was massive.
Yeah.
And I kept saying to her, hey, I think your horse likes you. And she kept saying, why? I go, because it's got a huge dong. And then she goes, stop it. You're embarrassing me.
Yeah,
and I
you
said,
are.
Embarrassed. This thing, this
This is
thing
why women love horses.
She loved this thing. She loved Pretty Boy. She wouldn't stop talking about Pretty Boy. So we are now riding, and this is over on the side of a cliff, and I don't know anything.
Cool.
I don't know one.
This sounds beautiful.
I think when I signed the disclaimer, you sign a release that basically says if you die, it's on you, right? I'm sure somewhere on there I checked that have experience doing this, because clearly I'm way too much of an amateur to actually do the stuff that we were doing. Now my kids, they're just sitting and they're like, they figure it out. Kids, I don't know why. They learn, they just figure stuff out quickly. Maybe they're born to do it.
I think they have more of an instinct. Like they kind of follow the horse more instinctively, and then adults are just kind of set in their ways and they're just wanting
This isn't a car?
Yeah.
It was frustrating, to be honest, that I couldn't. Like, if you want to reverse it, you have to do something with your arms, and if you want to get it to go faster, you got to say certain words, and then the whole
faster.
No, you got to say like cha cha cha, like that. But then if you
you got to do things with your mouth that people don't do, like
right. But if you say like cha cha, it goes faster. But if you say like, it stops and throws you off. Like they're very. To me, like, it's not, like, clear enough. Like, they didn't train. Horses are supposed to be super smart.
I thought you were just supposed to give them a little kick.
Then at one point, the guy's like, hey, you need to... I was moving real slow. I was way back, holding up the whole group. And they're like, hey, you need to kick your horse a little bit. I'm like, I'll give this guy... Like, this guy's cool to me. I'll give him a kick. They're like, this is how they learn to, like, move up, move faster. And
I don't think it hurts them. I just think you think it does.
Yeah, I kicked the thing right in the ribs. It would hurt. So I kicked the thing, and the thing, like takes off, speeds off to the point where I almost fall off the back. Yeah, I don't have a seatbelt on, Allie. There's no seatbelt. I'm just sitting up there
but you're holding the reins, man.
I'm holding
the little knob
thing. I don't know,
Umar. The little knob thing.
I am holding
on the saddle. That knob.
That knob does keep you in place.
I was using my knob hand was on my phone. I had the phone, so I didn't have a knob.
What are you doing? You're riding a horse, you dumbass. Enjoy the ride.
I was trying to capture the ride for the pictures, because the pictures didn't happen. Then at one point, we are all very close together. It's me, it's my family, it's other people that are on this ride, and I feel that I have a ripper of a fart coming, but I didn't want to make it loud, so I
That's the best case scenario. All the horses stink.
Right, and they're constantly dropping giant piles, right? So I decide to hold it in as best I can, and then I decide I'm just going to try to sneak out a quiet one, and it must have vibrated on the saddle weird. And it was like the horse got stung by 1,000 bees, and it just so I'm holding it in quietly, and then I try to squeak it out on the saddle, and it does this thing where it goes like no one else hears it, but the horse. I don't know what message that gives the horse. The thing
super speed,
like ran off sideways, and then to the point where the woman's now yelling. The woman who knows it's like Pendleton. My horse name was Pendleton. Pendleton. And she's yelling at me, pull the cord. What happened? What just happened?
The reins?
Whatever the thing is. I'm
the cord. Not a parachute.
And I said at one point, I said to her, is it okay if I just get off and walk along? Can I just
Oh my God, you want to just lead it?
Yeah, I just want to lead the horse, like walk alongside of it. I'm so not.
You would never be able to keep up.
Yeah, well, she said all of this. I mean, Allie, and I learned very quickly, I'm not...
good at any of this?
I'm not good at any of this. And I'll never be good at this.
This is not you. But that's okay. Some people are just lay by the pool with your phone in your hand.
By the pansy pool. They told me go to the get your phone and go over to the pansy pool.
But when you break the horse, you got to go, whoa, whoa.
At the end,
that's how you break.
I kept thinking I was going to die. Like I kept thinking I was going to get thrown off. And remember, we were just making fun of Christopher Reeves on Friday's show. Yeah. He got paralyzed. Yeah. And I was thinking, how ironic would it be?
He walked behind the horse or something.
No, he fell off. He was trying to do jumps and stuff. Oh. And I remember, I kept saying to that thing. I was talking to him like, just get me back safely. I just want to get back safely, And finally, at the end, I get off and I try to give the thing like a kiss, like not
a kiss?
Not a kiss on the horse.
What the hell's happening? You're looking at dongs? You're trying to kiss
No,
horses?
I try to. I say,
You
hey,
went under him when he was peeing?
no, that was to get my phone, and then I go and I kiss my hand, and I kind of go to touch the horse, and then some other cowboy comes out the back. They go, they really hate that. Like
Everything that you did, they hate.
everything I did was wrong. So I don't know. I recommend the place. 10 out of 10, great place. I don't
The
know.
place where I don't know the location or the name. 10 out of 10, go there.
I am not like a guy that can do anything at all. Like, modern, I'm not good at, and old school stuff, I'm not good at. Is what I learned.
Well, and they know that, so they don't let you do anything like trot or anything, right?
No,
you can't
no.
do anything but walk.
No, but you see like children that are like really good at it. You're
Yeah,
like, I guess
because
this
they know
is
how to do the...
easy to figure out.
Yeah.
And they get it all. But I didn't have a tomahawk. If I had a tomahawk like Omar, it'd be a whole different story, man.
You could have gotten kicked, and then you would have given us a real story.
that would have been the story. That would have been the story.
Klein. Alley. Shout KROQ. Klein Alley Show. KROQ.
Hey, it's Jake from Klein.
Allie decided that she was going to step up and do something because we peer pressured her into doing it, really, and also because she believes that the people of Southern California are being fleeced, bamboozled, and scammed by gas stations all over that have been attempting to fool you into paying for air even though it is free. And I know that this has led to a lot of controversy as to people that say, well, it's not free unless you buy gas.
It doesn't matter. The point is that they're putting signs on the air pumps that say it is a certain amount of dollars for a certain amount of time. And the truth of the matter is that since the year 2000, air in California is free, and they should not be advertising it as anything other than free. And I do feel a new sense of purpose after my appearance in the city council last night. It was embarrassing, yes. It was nerve-wracking, and I was very nervous with those little microphones all in front of me. But I got it done, and now that I'm looking at this, I think I did go over my 3 minutes.
Yeah, I have not heard any of this. I've wanted to go in, and a lot of people have been tagging us because anyone could watch. Apparently, you could watch it live on YouTube as it was happening.
People were watching live and commenting. This is, I think, the most commented on video from the Agora Hills City Council.
Wow. And by the way,
It's a hard record to break.
the record was 3, and this one had, I think, about 6. But still, there were some net bangers that found out what Allie was doing. They got in the chat. They were infiltrating it as well.
Yeah, and I walked in literally as it was starting. I couldn't get there early, and I walked in. Thank God I knew exactly where the place was. I filled out my speaker card, and they did not read the name that I put on there.
Oh, what did you put on there? Poogers?
I put Poogers, yeah.
Really?
And they didn't say Poogers.
No.
I said Allison Poogers Johnson.
Oh, yeah. I have a feeling they're not a big fan of jokes at this.
But I was like, maybe if I can mask it between my regular name, they'll think it's like some artsy, cool middle name. And so I handed it to them. There were only 2 speakers that were scheduled to speak, me and one other guy. And the other guy was very passionate about a way to combat future wildfires in the city by making everyone trim their hedges.
Yeah,
He thought that everyone's hedges were too high.
Yeah, I think this is some of that guy.
It is something real that can reduce the risks we face today, and it's in your authority to make a policy decision to do so now. Thank you.
So that guy is speaking eloquently about a topic that actually matters, that's affected us all, the wildfires. And then, of course, Allie gets called up. And she has a much less important topic to discuss, but it matters to her because she's cheap and she doesn't like people getting fleeced for $1 to buy air. So
Our next speaker is Allison Johnson.
Boo. Did anyone? We should have filled the crowd with fans.
Well, it's funny because about a half an hour before this, when the thing actually started, they spent 25 minutes talking about this karate studio that's been around in the city for the last 30 years. And there were speakers that spoke about that place. The people came up in their karate gear. They spoke. They took pictures. And then once all that was over, they all left. So there was like 2 people left in the city council
so you had
meeting
no
when
one
I
left.
actually, because they were there for their moment, the karate studio, and then they all left. I think there was a Girl Scout there as well. She left.
Oh, man.
So it was me and this one other speaker, and then maybe 2 other people.
You know, when you're done with your speech, all you want to do is head to the door, but then you got to, like, it's like that moment. It's like when you go to a comedy club and the comedian you see already went, you're like, I got to get out of here now. I don't want to sit around. Allie was like,
I was the person that you're like, oh.
when will this end?
Our next speaker is Allison Johnson.
Shut up!
Hey!
Here we go.
Hello, council.
Whoa.
Jesus, very loud.
Everyone else was not loud. I think I was speaking a little too loud.
Did you walk right into the podium? What happened here? Did
Swallow that mic?
Yeah, it's like,
Hello, council.
by the way, Allie, There's video of this. You got to see it. You look nervous.
I am nervous because
You
you
sound
have a
nervous.
big podium of people with those tiny microphones, and they're all very serious.
Yeah, but
and
you're
they're
not on
talking
trial. You're not like it's not like you're on trial.
I
for
know, but they're judging with their faces.
That you believe in.
Yeah, you're fighting for your own cause.
I know, but as I
up
was
there.
walking up, I was like, "What I have written is ridiculous."
Well, we'll be the judge of that.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hello, Council. Thank you so much for letting me speak tonight about an issue that I have noticed and wanted to raise to people's attention.
You wrote that like that?
No, I didn't start that way.
What happened? You went off script?
Yeah, I got too nervous at the beginning.
Yeah, you like went into a weird
I
ramble.
was going to start by asking them all to close their eyes and take a deep breath.
What happened there?
I got too nervous. I just thought
Raise to people's attention. As I take a deep breath now, I'm thankful that that breath is free.
Oh, boy. You went like real dramatic with it, huh?
Yes.
If you're just joining us, Allie is addressing City Council to try to make a change that will affect us all if you've ever been screwed. And I don't know. We've been talking about this for a few days now. I don't know if there's one person that's actually paid for air. I think people have seen...
No. There are a lot of people who have paid
I've
for
paid
air.
for air, dude. Are you kidding?
Oh, you did? Oh, I didn't realize you fell for the
course.
scam.
Yeah, you see, well, I didn't know it was a scam. There's it says put in 50 cents or whatever. You put in the 50 cents.
The council member I talked to after I spoke
Wasn't
went
free.
up to me as well.
All right, here we go.
And I think to myself, what would it be like if it wasn't free? Maybe every minute of breathing would be 50 cents, or even worse, $1.
Oh, God.
Really taking everyone on a path here.
You know, you could have used ChatGPT to give you something good. You went.
This is OG. This is all alley, baby. This is Poogers.
You went freehand. Also, you said there's people in this room. It doesn't sound like there's anyone in this room.
No, it doesn't. Even though there's a lot of people, there's not a lot of people.
Yeah, it's like...
And life-saving oxygen is all around us, and it fills this very room. But some people feel it should come at a price, and I'm talking about gas station owners and their infamous...
Owners. Oh, boy.
I had a few flubs there.
Feel it should come at a price, and I'm talking about gas station owners and their infamous air pump scams. How often have you paid to fill your tire not knowing that you did not have to pay?
Never, you cheap bitch.
No.
Wait, why is everyone... Don't yell at Allie.
By the way, one of the rules of public speaking is you have to kind of like make eye contact with the people you're trying to communicate your message to.
Too scared.
And you are just staring down at the paper.
No,
You don't look up at all, huh?
No.
I haven't seen the video. I did see like a clip. I saw the picture that everyone's been photoshopping on our Instagram.
I was way too nervous to even look them in the eye because I just felt so stupid.
Did you do your hair? Did you go get your hair done for this? It looks like you did your hair for this.
Well, I had...
she got a blowout.
You didn't wear
No,
that.
I didn't.
She went to the gas station and she got the free air and blew out her hair.
I'll show them.
No, there's a little water in that air, Omar. That wouldn't work.
So, I mean, the fact that Allie...
I wanted to look professional.
Yeah, you look good. I don't know. Here you wear that giant baseball hat, but over there, you did the whole thing. So you should have worn that giant hat in there, supporting Iran. Here we go.
How often have you paid to fill your tire not knowing that you did not have to pay? Most people don't realize this, but California law requires every service station in this state to provide during operating hours water, compressed air, and a gauge for measuring air pressure to the public for use in servicing any passenger or commercial vehicle.
So you decided to not go funny. You went factual.
I have to go factual and then eventually get funny. I get funny.
I think that last person left that was sitting there.
The Girl Scout left.
Yeah. Oh, so you hear someone.
You walk to council.
Shut up.
Start leaving. Here's air, and a whole room full of air now. Congratulations, you got it.
And despite this being a law since the year 2000, I see every gas station in the city and beyond advertising with stickers. Air, $1.50 for 4 minutes. Air, $2.50 for 5 minutes. Not only is 5 minutes a ridiculously long amount of time for air, they asked us to pay through traditional coin slots, and I've seen gas stations that I frequent even add card readers in the last 6 months to their air machines, waiting for people like us to pay unknowingly.
Minutes have to be up by now, right?
No, because you guys keep stopping.
This feels
it's not
like
even
an
been a minute
eternity.
yet. I have a lot
Isn't
more
there a
to
guy
say.
with a buzzer or a gong over there?
No, they don't have a buzzer.
I want to be a gong guy.
There were only 2 people slated to speak, all right? There's time.
Oh, man.
Allie,
I have a lot more to say. Are you guys going to let me speak? Because they let me.
I think you're doing great.
People like us to pay unknowingly.
Oh, that's it.
They don't do that in Agora Hill City Council.
That's a great idea.
Dick.
They're just going you out, and there she goes.
All right, are you going to take my cause seriously? Because let's just move on then if you're not going
This is but the fact that you actually took the time out of your night to go to City Hall
That I had the balls to speak in front of the city council.
People like us to pay unknowingly, earning them hundreds of extra dollars a year as they laugh their way to the bank. And these crooked owners...
Hundreds of dollars a year. I don't think it was laughing their way to the bank for a couple $100 a year. I'll show you. I'll buy a sandwich.
You have to commit.
All right. So once again, they're not. Are they supposed to react at all or no?
No, they said at the beginning that they hear people's things and then they just say thank you. They said we're not going to comment on anybody's, but she did end up commenting on mine.
Here we go.
I've been disgustingly capitalizing on this for years, betting on the fact that most people will see a sign asking for money and pay for air without knowing their own rights. In their busy lives, they don't realize that not only is the air that we breathe free of charge, but so is the air in their tires, their pool floaties, and that one soccer ball that's constantly leaking air. But the true leak here is not our balls, it is our wallets.
Beautifully said.
Isn't it?
That's a great quote right there.
I don't.
K-Rock, we are Klein Alley Show. It's Monday morning. Let's find out what's going on in the world. Then we give you some trips, send you to Florida to see 21 Pilots, and announce your next band, your next destination. Place your bets on the text line. Which band will it be? Which city? Someone's already predicted the city correctly, but no one has yet guessed the band. We will give that information away. The second we're done with this, your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
So I'm sure you've noticed by now that when a show is on that you're watching, it's at one volume, and then as soon as the ads happen, they are 10 times louder than the show. And this it's been going on for a long time. It's done on purpose. It's meant to jolt you into listening so that they can sell you stuff. But now there is a new bill being introduced that would change all of that. And if this is passed in the state of California, it would prohibit video streaming services from airing commercials at audio levels that are louder than the primary video content.
I don't know how that's already not a rule, but it's absolutely happening, and it is so effing frustrating because some of them are, I want to say, 3 times louder.
Well, and I feel like even the show itself sometimes has very different volume levels. Like if there's a scene that takes place in a club, it's super loud and I have to turn it down, and then they go in a car and start whispering and I have to turn it up, and I'm like, what's going on? And then I have the whisper level on, and then when the ads happen, it's like mind-numbingly loud. But I remember when my kid was first born, we would have shows on all the time because you're just sitting around like breastfeeding and stuff.
Right.
And some of the commercials would be so loud. It was like, dude.
Wake the kid. Like,
yeah,
what's going on here? Whoa. They don't realize that. They think like most people living in a childless home, whatever. Keep the volumes high, low, it doesn't matter. As soon as you're trying to watch something and not jar some sleeping kid up, all of a sudden some loud guys yelling about it. You should buy gold.
Yeah.
Buy gold. Like, what?
Yeah, but it's not even just kids too. It's like if your significant other has watched something and you're trying to fall asleep in the other room, and then I'm trying to control the volume so that I don't wake the person up, and then all of a sudden the commercials screw up the whole system.
Some loud a-hole jumps on like this.
Are you trapped in a toxic relationship with your gym? Do you cringe every time you walk past that elliptical machine you swore you'd use? Are you still paying $79.99 a month for the privilege of not going?
Well, that's one of the many things you missed last week, Omar. Oh yeah, we were batting all cylinders.
Like,
We were firing on all cylinders last week. Yeah, good stuff, man.
Katie told me the day we did that, she was like, "What was that commercial?" It was like airing with other commercials.
That's right.
So I was
That's
like,
right.
"Yeah,
I'm going to help everyone cancel their gym membership. That's my purpose in life."
All right, we are approaching an epidemic in the United States that's worth talking about, and it has been happening slowly for a while, and now it has become a growing problem that I think needs to be solved. And we can be the ones who solve it. Young Americans today are not partying. The party is over for America, and there are a lot of reasons for this. People aren't going out to bars anymore because it's expensive and because, you can just buy some high noons and just chill at your house and call it a night. But Americans today are spending 70% less time attending or hosting parties or going out to bars than they did at the beginning of the 21st century. So just over the course of the last couple of decades, the party seems to be dwindling, and it seems like we're not in a party culture anymore, and I feel like that was the cornerstone of America for many years.
It was.
Winter Schnitzel is bringing back a fan favorite. My lips are watering for the return of the 12-inch hot dog. It's a perfectly plump 12-inch classic Winter Schnitzel wrapped in maple bacon, And can I just say, wow, it's juicy,
All right.
it's yummy, and for a limited time, it's only $5.99 or
So loud.
$8.99.
It's just so loud. That commercial's just so loud.
I don't
right in the
think I
middle.
ever noticed that piano in the
No, I think we added that. To make it louder. It is very sad, and I 100% think this is happening because think of how often now you get invited to go to something where you used to get super excited and be like, oh, it's going to be an absolute rager, and now you go like, it seems annoying. Parking is going to be annoying.
Well, even like Halloween parties and New Year's parties. Maybe it's just because I'm not getting invited to anything, and there really are parties at those times. But it seems to me like there aren't as many even yearly parties that people used to have all the time.
Well,
I used to have an annual, New Year's Eve party every single year, and people just stopped doing it.
But also, is this not like a thing where you go, oh, you aged out of it? Like, I understand the concept of you don't want to be the guy who's still getting bottle service in a Vegas club when you're pushing your mid-50s. Like, I understand there's that whole part of it. But young people also, and I know the argument is that we don't have the money anymore. There's no money to, waste it on these parties.
Well,
Why they're not
throwing a party is a lot.
a decent party. And they just did a doc that just dropped, I think it's on Netflix, about the history of that Project X party, which they based the movie on. It was like the greatest house party ever thrown.
Yeah.
But I agree that there is a weird thing now that is happening where people are just not the concept of having these big raging parties that used to go on, just they're just not happening. No one wants to fund them. People are annoyed. Too many people have necessary, I need gluten-free, I need this, I need that. Forget it. What's the point of even doing it? Jake shows up with his own beer just for himself.
Did you
That's
have
good beer.
throw parties when you were younger?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we
You
did
get your
too. We
own
threw a
place.
party every Thursday, and we would go. We would spend almost all of the money we had every week on booze, and then that's why we ended up sometimes stealing snacks from the grocery store because we would spend all of our money on booze. But that every Thursday night we had a bunch of people in our place, and I didn't know who half of them were, but it was a great time.
There's only a select few full deal, real deal partiers accepted by society. Like Rob Gronkowski's one of those guys. I think we should put together an all-American party squad, like the Party Bros, JT and Chad, and figure out if there's a way to bring back
Vanessa,
this concept.
clearly.
Vanessa, who knows how to really rage, and she's shimmying. It's a party move right there. We got to bring this back. You're absolutely right. It's a sad state of affairs. America was always the place the world looked to actually know how to
get completely out of control.
a proper party and then get a DUI. That's America, baby.
All right, remember the time that you reported a shoe to the police?
I didn't report a shoe. I reported what I believe to be a dead man in the back of a van.
You thought it was a dead body and ended up being a shoe in a van, correct?
Yeah, that's
right.
Yes.
So
you tell the story in a less heroic way, but yes.
This might make you feel better. Somebody reported a dead body outside of an AM/PM in Victorville over the weekend.
Well, that's probably there.
Which I was like, well, it is obviously a dead body.
It's got to be a dead body.
It ended up being a teddy bear.
Oh.
That was covered in some kind of a fake human skin, and it ended up being a prop by some kind of production studio that was just left outside the AM/PM. There were two of them there, but they at one point had the whole area cordoned off. They had a coroner come and all this stuff, and eventually they figured out it was just a teddy bear dressed in skin.
Well, that's still such a Victorville thing right there. They can't just have a regular teddy bear.
And they were still creepy as hell.
Right.
But not a dead body.
This is on the teddy bear. All right, well, you're not alone. Next hour, we're going to celebrate those times that you were almost a hero, because Superman, the world's greatest hero, is reigning supreme at the box office. But after this, we'll give you the good news, the news you've been waiting for. KROQ's Road Trip USA. Will you be on it? We'll find out next.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Thank you, Bud Light Bros. Those are partiers. A lot of people pointing out on the text line, keeping the party alive. The Bud Light Bros. Although I don't know if I'd call that a party. It's just two brothers that sit around and drink a ridiculous amount of beer in their kitchen.
Did they ever drop another episode of their YouTube show?
There's one coming.
There's one coming.
Oh, there's one coming. Oh,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah, they wanna wait.
They promise one once a week, and obviously they're not.
It's hard to do once a week.
These guys, who even knows what the topic will be? But future superstars, the Bud Light Bros.
They said they put up a tease video on their socials over the weekend. We're like, yo, we're making a new one. It's going to be out.
Yeah, I'm so glad we inspired these guys because they are real talent. They are real talent.
Viva Klein Alley Show.
That's right. You said it, guys. The YouTube superstars known as the Bud Light
Oh,
Bros.
I dropped 11 hours ago.
Oh,
I just went to the YouTube. Yeah. It says top 5 foods that pair great with beer.
Oh, man. That's great.
So we went from 90s sitcoms to foods that go well with beer.
All right. I'm
Great.
watching.
That's it.
I'm going to lock in. They're going to do better than we do. I know we just got this plaque from YouTube, 100,000 whatever, but I'm telling you, give these guys a month. They're going to take over.
I'm going to go ahead and guess that video number 3 is 5 more foods that pair well with beer.
Yeah. They're out of ideas after this one. Let's give away a
Oh,
trip.
wait, they did drop one 7 days ago.
What was that one? I missed it.
It was top 5 hot sauces.
I signed up for alerts. I'm a
Yeah.
subscriber of their channel. I'm not getting any of these alerts.
Yeah. So they have 2 brand new ones, yeah.
All right, great. We have to go find out how sad is that. It's the only thing
I can't believe I didn't get an alert.
It's K-Rock's Road Trip USA, and that means that we're sending you all around the country to check out some of K-Rock's best bands. Last week, it was all about 21 Pilots. Gave away a lot of tickets to see them, and tons of people will be going to that show at BMO Stadium, but only one of you is going to get to pack your bags and see them again in Tampa. So let's go ahead and call that person and deliver some good news, and then we can announce where you'll be going to next. Someone got it exactly right on the text line. I can't believe they were able to predict the city and the band. It's a good one, and we'll tell you about that in just a moment. So if you don't have your phone ringing right now, don't feel too bad. You'll have a chance to get in on this next one any second now. Here we go. Let's go ahead and give someone a call. Hopefully they answer. You can check us out as we are live right now on YouTube as well. And next hour, we're going to pair the top 5 foods with beer. Has anyone done that yet? That'll be our thing? No, it's already been done. Damn it. This is going to be...
Hello?
Hello, we're live on K-Rock. Is this Stephanie?
Yes, it is.
Hi, you're talking to Klein and Allie. Good morning.
Good morning, Sweet Dibs.
Sweet Dibs. Wow, listener to the show. Love that. Hey, good news. You qualified last week and won some tickets to see 21 Pilots here in L.A., right?
I did.
Okay, guess what? You're going to see them again in Tampa, Florida. You won.
Oh, my God. Okay. I'm so excited.
Pack
Thank
your
you.
bags, and you sound like someone who had a weekend right there. So good for you. You're going to get to keep the party going. This time in Tampa, you're the first winner. Let's see what you get. Round trip airfare, 2-night hotel stay, and 2 tickets to the show. Merch is on you.
Oh, my gosh. I can't believe it. That'll be so awesome. Wow.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Bask in the glory of that. And then we'll give you
Tampa.
the glory of Tampa, Florida. The next destination, I would argue, is better. The next band, it'll be up to you to decide, but I would argue more hits than 21 Pilots. I think so. You don't think so?
I don't know about that.
What? Come on.
I mean, I guess they've been around longer.
Omar, you know the next band we're about to announce, right? More hits than 21 Pilots as a band? No
which
question.
band is it? Is it the one I did the montage for?
Yes.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Yes,
I think so.
definitely.
Yeah. They have more hits. Yeah.
All right, so in exactly
They've been around forever.
2 minutes and 30 seconds, we'll announce which band it is, which city you'll be going to. That's all happening after this. K-Rock. Want to be a part of KROQ's Road Trip USA? No plans, summer 2025. We're going to change that for you. You just heard a very satisfied winner a moment ago who's off to Florida. And this next destination is pretty great because you will get to travel to Las Vegas. And everyone loves a trip to Vegas. Vegas in the summer, something special about those 150-degree days.
Yeah, and usually you're not going just for the thing. Like you go for one thing and you find several other things for you to get involved in.
Right. We could give you no band and you'd still have a good time to Vegas. Yeah. But because it's KROQ, destination number 2, Las Vegas, band number 2.
Joints, and then I smoke you more. Oh, let me tell you what I feel like that now.
Sublime in Vegas is band number 2, destination number 2. And according to the text line, it was posted on the KROQ Instagram over 10 minutes ago. So we've once again figured out how to do announcements properly here. Man, we just can't catch a break.
Well, you know what? It's auto-released.
Oh, is that what it is? They scheduled it? Oh, so we're the ones
do you think
behind?
the digital guy's up right now?
No, definitely not.
He's high all the time.
I know we've had this conversation before many times, though. If we're going to go ahead and try to,
We've been like, hey, can you announce it when we do? And he's like, 8. And we're like, okay.
All right, well, who cares? You'll be going to see Sublime, chances to win tickets. Of course, you got to see them right here. Tickets to see them at the Warped Tour in Long Beach. And again, to go on the standby boarding list to go to Fear, Loathing, and Sublime in Las Vegas at Park MGM. You'll win those at 9, noon, 3, and 6. We got a first pair for you in less than an hour right here on KROQ.
818 was saying, when are you guys all going to Vegas next? When can we meet up with you guys?
God,
we are trying to make that happen.
There's been a lot of, it was supposed to happen in June, then it was supposed to happen in July, and now here we are coming up on August. There's been another conversation, and I think we just had a conversation last week about when is good in September. When is good in September?
Yeah, but I
for
think
us.
it's a good problem because the hotel are like, we're overbooked. Like the hotel's doing great.
We also said I don't care how the hotel's doing though. Why is that a good thing? It doesn't matter to me.
It's good that
I don't care. Who cares? I care about our listeners.
Weather. It's going to be less hot.
Yeah.
But I want, the problem is we need like 50 rooms. And we don't want to, they asked us.
I'm just saying it's not because they hate us. It's because they're doing great.
Yeah, the hotel's doing great and they don't need us anymore. Boy, they needed us that first year. They couldn't give us enough rooms. Mm-hmm. Now the hotel, people are paying for the rooms. But the whole thing is they came to us, they go, would you guys be okay going with like 5 listeners? We're like, no, get us 50 rooms. We want to bring a bunch of listeners.
Yeah, we want to do it right.
And getting the block of rooms has become the problem, I guess. So we're going to just all camp in the desert.
I love that.
Allie's going to love it.
I've got some great ways to stay cool. I've got some self-cooling blankets that are for camping. I can lend you some.
So
some tiny towels.
Hopefully we'll announce that our next Vegas trip soon enough. But in the meantime, you can go see Sublime there, and we will give you a chance coming up. If you missed everything we just said, this will recap it in a much more eloquent way, and then we'll be back with more show and moments.
Few have done more for rock music than the Vans Warped Tour, to say the least.
Returning to celebrate its 30-year legacy.
Warped Tour has always been like a home for us.
Just cool to see it again.
Vans Warped Tour is making a triumphant return.
Serving as a vital launch pad for some of rock's biggest bands to this day.
The Vans Warped Tour is back.
That's when things got out of control.
One of only 3 stops, July 26th and 27th in Long Beach. Listen to KROQ at 9, noon, 3, and 6 to win a pair of 2-day passes to see Sublime and over 100 bands.
I'll do anything I can the wrong way.
Score tickets and instantly get on the standby boarding list for KROQ Road Trip USA Stop 2. Fear, Loathing, and Sublime in Vegas.
Vegas, baby, Vegas! Is what I got. It's on the streets of Miami.
Hey, it's Jacob Knoll of Sublime. Keep listening to KROQ. Keep listening for your chance to win.
KROQ, courtesy of Vans Warped Tour and AEG presents.
KROQ, Klein Alley Show. Coming up in less than an hour. Chance for you to hop on that standby boarding list and go see Justice, not once but twice. Also going to get you to Vegas for When We Were Young, a new date added. But right now, all will be revealed. It's time for your Lie Day Friday.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Why is it lie after lie after lie?
The only thing I know for sure is you're a goddamn liar.
It's a lie. You're a parasite of lies, and I am your worst enemy.
Friday, Friday, Lie Day, Friday.
Imagine Imagine just for a moment you get to strap a coworker or a friend to a lie detector machine, and they will be forced to answer every question you've ever had about your relationship or things they've said, and they will be forced to answer. In our studio right now, a man who's been doing this professionally for close to 40 years. John Grogan, also found on Instagram at Lie Detector Guys, has been our go-to lie detector guy every time we've done a Lie Day Friday. This man knows liars. He doesn't even need his machinery because he can literally see if they're lying, but you use it anyway just so that we have how much accuracy, John?
Almost 100%.
Almost 100%. That's why they call him Mr. Personality. He's got the numbers ready to go. He does not get phased. He's been there as relationships have fallen apart, infidelity, cheating, who's the daddy. You've covered it all, haven't you?
Yes.
And on this show, we've a lot of things got revealed. I mean, we learned about all sorts of different lies that were told here, and people actually have lost their jobs over things that we have uncovered. And you don't feel bad about it, right? Because people are choosing to lie. You're just uncovering the lies.
Truth is truth.
Well said. Well said. This guy's electric.
Thank you, John. And John is celebrating 38 years in the lie detecting business.
That's right. I already said that. Katie.
Yeah.
This is Allie's wife on the phone right now. Are you concerned at all that your wife is getting strapped into the lie detector machine as we go?
I wasn't concerned, and then I kept thinking about it more, and now I have a pit in my stomach.
Okay.
But you have a what in your stomach?
A pit?
Oh.
Allie was all excited for a second. She thought you had a third one, her favorite. Boobykins, here's what's going to happen, Katie. In a moment, you will have a chance to ask Allie some questions as well. Your own wife, you get to ask her questions that she'll be forced to answer. So do you know which questions you're going to ask? Because I've got a long list here that have been submitted by listeners.
Okay, I have a few that I wrote down.
All right, hold on. We're going to come back to you in a second. Whenever you want to strap Allie in, John, you can get those. I know you got to put a lot of electrodes on her body and whatnot, but I'm just going to go over some of these questions because this is where things are going to get really interesting on the Lie Day Friday. Place our bets. We'll figure out who on the show Allie wishes was fired. We'll figure out who on the show that potentially Allie would most want to have sex with. And then, of course, the whole reason that we put this Lie Day Friday together was a claim that Allie made that she doesn't fart sometimes.
That I had gone more than 1 or 2 days without doing it, even though they say that the average person does it every... Whoa, oh, wow.
Hold on. He's got the cords going all over Allie's body. Katie, before we ask Allie these questions, you care to chime in on her claim that she sometimes goes 72 hours, no farts?
I don't know if it's that long, but I heard that conversation, and she's being honest. She rarely has gas.
Thank you, honey.
That's interesting.
That's my wife.
Maybe it's
it's only if she's eating something that doesn't agree with her.
Beautiful. Yeah. Thank you for that. A lot of information. All right, hold on one second.
Thank you, honey.
We'll be back to you. Allie is currently... John, why don't you just explain to the listeners that are not watching this on YouTube? We're on YouTube right now. You can watch Allie strapped into the lie detector machine. She's got cords all over her body. She looks very uncomfortable. It's on KROQ's YouTube right now, so you can watch this unfold in real time. But, John, what did you just put all over Allie's body?
I applied sensors to her chest, stomach, arm, and hand. We're going to read changes to her blood pressure, moisture activity at the fingers, and her breathing.
Well, she's a lesbian, so there's always moisture activity on the fingers.
Very hot.
All right, John, did you get turned on at all doing that to Allie or no?
Every time I come, I realize she's 10 times cuter in person than in pictures.
John, stop.
You're around enough liars. You pick it up over the years.
All right.
So here we go. Whenever you're ready, you have to ask her some baseline questions, and then we get to the real ones, right?
Yes.
Go ahead. Whenever you're ready, John. Allie, you have to answer these yes or no. He's got your...
I don't know why we're doing this. I've not lied about anything.
He's got your heart rate being monitored. He's got your breathing being monitored.
And I'll tell you, it is nerve-wracking just being hooked up to this thing. So
all of a sudden,
you get elevated just sitting in here.
Allie is all strapped in right now. Go ahead, and then we'll have your wife ask a couple of questions at the end. Things she's always wanted to know. John, whenever you need the baseline questions, Allie is strapped in. It's Lie Day Friday on KROQ.
Do you know how to drive a car?
Yes. That's not... You can't do that while we're doing this.
Why?
Klein.
Why can't I make noises?
You can't make noises. You have to just let me do this real.
All right, fine. Ask her the baselines, and when you're ready, when you've got your proper baseline, let me know, and I'll go with the real question.
I feel like that was a passive-aggressive first question.
Yeah, it was, but that's okay.
Are you on a radio show?
Yes.
All right, it's calibrated.
That's it. Okay. That's pretty scientific right there. Question number one.
Are you on a funny morning show?
Allie, when you got dressed this morning, did you think you looked good in the outfit that you chose to wear today?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, but I knew that I was going casual Friday
Question.
with it.
Just
So
yes
I
or
was
no.
cute
Just
for
yes or no.
yes.
Question 2.
Oh.
Are you ever sexually attracted to men, even though you claim you're a lesbian?
Yes. I've been sexually attracted to men.
Katie, what do you think about that?
I knew the answer would be yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Especially when two of them are going at it. Right, honey?
Oh, my God. Yeah, honey.
Right, John? Right, John? Yep.
True. He says.
John just said true. Question 3. Who on the show are you the most sexually attracted to?
That's not a yes or no question.
I was hoping I could sneak one in.
No.
You won't answer that?
No, I'm not going to answer that. It's not a yes or no question.
Have you ever
That's
been?
okay?
Yeah, he'll admit it.
What?
He's the
He'll
lie.
admit it?
He's the lie detector guy.
All right, as long as John answers with me. I would say Vanessa, of course.
Okay.
Question 4. Were you happy when your cat died?
No. No. Shut up, you.
Okay.
Okay.
He made a note. He wrote down something, which makes me think that's a lie.
All right.
Let me ask it again to make sure it's clear. Were you happy at all when your cat died?
No.
It's okay if you were relieved.
Okay. It's okay if I was relieved. All right, what she said.
That's not the question.
All right.
Do you fart every day?
No. Not every day. Most days at some point.
That's very different than what you said, but by the way.
I have gone multiple days.
Do you fart more than you claim you fart?
No.
Okay.
Very sad that John has to hear all this.
Question 7. Do you intentionally bring smelly foods to work just to annoy your coworkers?
Yes.
I knew it. You bitch. You're such a bitch.
I have before.
Question
but I
8.
also have not brought in smelly foods on purpose because I know that you will be upset about
Allie
it.
is currently on the lie detector machine here at KROQ. If you want to watch what's happening, it's happening in real time on YouTube. Go to KROQ's YouTube and you can enjoy all the fun of her sitting there strapped in, answering these questions, squirming. Her wife is on the phone. We'll ask the last 2 questions. Allie, you claim you wear makeup. That's a lie, right?
No.
All right.
These are ridiculous questions. These are just facts.
Question 9.
This
How
is
many sex toys do you have?
In use or out of use?
In total.
Gosh. 2? 2.
Okay.
213 said, "Kid John, please calm his energy down. It's too overwhelming for me."
Yeah, John, take it down a notch, please. People are trying to focus on their jobs. Do you regret the name you gave your son?
No.
Because he was going to be Dom. Everyone loved it. Then you switched it to
Are these just
Wesley.
things that you want to tell me?
No. These are questions that
You
people
should
have.
regret your name. You don't look like you're wearing makeup. These are just insults in the forms of questions.
First of all, the makeup question was from the text line. I didn't even write
Yeah,
that one.
right.
Question 11. Do you think that you're a better mom than Katie?
No.
Okay.
Katie, what do you think of that question?
I think the answer should probably be sometimes. Is that allowed?
No, it's got to be yes or no. But
Yeah, it's not sometimes.
I think she's lying.
We're different.
Answer this question honestly to yourself right now, and then we'll find out what the general public says. Do you pee in the pool? Allie has admitted that she is a regular pool peer and believes that every single person is, and if you claim you are not, you are lying.
Number 1, baby.
She's number
Right over
1
here.
in
Let
the
it
pool.
out.
Number 1, she will not get out. She believes that that is what it is. The chlorine is there for.
Chlorine. It kills everything, okay? That's what you can smell when you get in the pool. Some of them have extra chlorine, and that means you pee extra.
So it is a disgusting mentality she has. I think a lot of people, maybe it's situation based. Jake decided to hit the streets during a hot summer weekend in Southern California to find out if we can figure out, just by learning a little bit about some random people he met, if they are pool peers or not.
Mm-hmm. And you can't tell me, in all honesty, that you don't regularly pee in your own pool.
No, my own pool's the place that'd be the last place I would pee, because that's my pool.
You would more likely pee in a public pool?
Yes, to mark my territory.
This is my code.
Right. I don't need to mark the territory in my backyard. That's my pool.
Yeah, but you wouldn't. I would rather swim in my own pee than other people's.
What? It's all gross.
I mean, the answer,
am I wrong?
I mean, usually the reality is I can't think of the last time. Like, I'm not in a pool anymore for like hours on end. Like, if I couldn't think of a time. I wouldn't get. If I
but
got
sometimes
out,
it just happens if the pool is lukewarm, or you get in the hot tub.
I don't think so.
And you didn't have to, and you get in, you're like, so relaxing.
Well,
and then your muscles just kind of relax, and then all of a sudden you're peeing. Or sometimes it's just like a little 1 seconder.
Jake spoke to 10 random people that he encountered in the streets, and I think that this classifies as street science, and the results, I think, will be shocking to us all. Here
you
we
are
go.
now about to witness the strength of street science.
So here we go. Let's right out of the gate, Allie. Let's just go ahead and meet the first person.
Man, that guy's not happy.
Now, this person, just so you know, right out of the gate, Jake's trying to talk to a woman, and a woman apparently says that her husband doesn't like it when she talks to other men, including Jake.
Cool.
So already we've got drama right out of the way.
Man, that guy's not happy.
My husband gets mad if I talk to people.
My husband gets mad if I talk to people.
That's not abuse.
That is. That seems like all of a sudden our conversation about peeing in the pool is not that important.
But
now.
she's also probably one of the people that are like, hey, do you have a second to talk about the whales or whatever? And she's like, well, yes, I do.
So she won't
and
talk
she's
to
like,
anyone.
he's like, damn, let's just go to the car, Jody.
That's not
because I'm super social, and he doesn't like me.
Yeah.
Yep.
KROQ. I love
KROQ.
KROQ.
What's your name?
Joan.
Joan from where?
Burbank.
What's your favorite drink?
Chardonnay or vodka.
Shocker. Joan's favorite drink is Chardonnay.
know.
You could have skipped that question, Jake. That's an obvious one right there. She sounds like a Chardonnay slipper.
Yeah,
Right
but I
there.
bet
What do you
she's
do
like,
for a living?
KROQ is cool. Stay-home mom.
Have you ever been arrested?
Never.
Do you consider yourself a good person?
Absolutely.
Do you pee in the pool?
All right, that's Joan. She's a stay-at-home mom from Burbank.
Joan's a rule follower. She's not going to do it.
You think zero chance? She likes the Chardonnay, but does she pee in the pool? Chardonnay, I could see, if she's a pool sipper.
Yeah, but she's also one of those pool police people, probably, who's like, no glass by the pool, me.
Okay, she got her own special plasticware for the pool. Here we go.
Do you pee in the pool?
No.
Never.
Absolutely not.
How come?
Because that's disgusting.
What do you think about people who do?
Disgusting. My children are not allowed to pee in the pool. They literally get out of the pool since they were potty trained before the age of 2. And I have 5 children.
And you've instilled that into them since the day they were born?
Yes. And
So she's like, not only is she not a pool peer, she's told her children, this will not, you probably, Allie, come from a long line of pool peers. I would
And
imagine.
I'm passing it on. My kid was in the pool the other day, and he said, I have to go potty. And I said, just go.
Oh, Allie, God, you're gross. God.
So, are you peeing right next to Wesley when you're going swimming?
No, I go off to a corner.
But that kind of eventually just goes his way.
Eventually it goes
So
nowhere because it
He's
gets...
swimming in your pee.
No, he's not, because the pee is sterile anyway, and also the chlorine kills it within 8 seconds. Isn't that the rumor?
No,
8 seconds?
Isn't that the rumor? Haven't you heard the people, the pool people that explain that the reason that the chlorine is there is actually to kill a bunch of other stuff, and when it gets caught up killing
not
all the
keeping
urine,
it on its toes.
you're not doing that. You're not keeping anything on its toes. You're being gross, is what you're being. And now we go to our next person that Jake approached.
What's your name? From where?
From Glendale, California.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a graphic designer. I do packaging design.
What's your favorite thing to drink?
I love vodka. Vodka is my drink.
Have you ever been arrested?
Once I went to jail for shooting a cop in the face with a BB gun.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
This guy's intense.
Dude.
So we're just getting a sense who these people are, and then we'll figure out where they draw the line. So this guy's okay shooting a cop in the face with a BB gun, but is he okay peeing in the pool?
Wow, how old were you?
I just turned 18. It was the day I turned 18. And it was not on purpose either. But yeah, but I went to jail for that, yeah.
What a day to do it, right? The day you're 18.
July 10th, year 2000, man.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thanks, yeah.
Do you consider yourself a good person?
I do.
This guy is 100% a pool peer.
You think
I know
so?
it, yes.
You hear it in his voice?
Especially because he went to jail. Now he's free. He wants to enjoy his freedom by peeing in the pool.
So
It's his American right.
Allie thinks he's a pees in the pool, no problem.
I believe in karma. I believe, you treat somebody well. It's, just something you do as a human being, Yeah.
Do you pee in the pool?
All right. You say yes.
Yeah,
100%.
forget all that crap he said about karma.
He said he just went through a whole thing about karma. Maybe prison changed him, read the Bible a lot or something in there. No, you don't
I
think
think
so?
the Bible says pee in the pool.
Don't believe it says that at all. All right. You say he's it. Omar, what do you think? This guy.
Yeah, he's totally a peer for sure. Yeah. Him and vodka, he's going to just go.
Oh, yeah. You can't tell the difference of what's coming in and what's going out.
He actually sounds, while he's talking to Jake, like he's peeing. He does have that always peeing voice. Let's find out.
Do you pee in the pool?
Sometimes.
Okay, that means all the time.
He said sometimes.
No one does sometimes. This time I'm going to get out and go to the bathroom. No, you're not.
Well, this guy claims.
But I do pee in the shower once in a while.
But the pool?
Yeah, I'll pee in the pool once in a while, yeah. But not on purpose.
Not on purpose?
What? Yeah.
How is it on accident?
If it's a heated pool,
Yes.
one thing leads to another.
But it's a conscious decision.
I think it's very subconscious.
So he says it's not even him. His body takes control.
It's true.
All right.
It's very subconscious.
So we have one no and one guy that claims sometimes.
Okay.
And we move on.
That means all the time, by the way. That's P code.
Why? Because do you
Because
also
no one's
say
willing to say all the time, yes.
Well, you say all the time.
I'm not saying every time I get into a pool I do, but every time I have to pee in a pool, I go in the pool. I don't
thought you
get
hold
out.
it. I thought when you know you have to go to the bathroom, you actually hold it
Oh,
until
yeah.
you find a pool.
Oh, I get all those electrolytes in. I really have to go.
It's the worst. Like Allie could go to a bath. She walks by runs by a toilet to get to the pool.
And you know what? It's not even about being sanitary. People want to be sanitary, but nobody wants to get out of a pool. Because the moment you get out of a pool, especially if there's a little breeze right when you get out, you're freezing. You're instantly freezing, and nobody wants to experience that. And they don't want to do that drippy walk to the bathroom, and the bathroom's usually disgusting.
Hey,
How
Curtis.
many people on this show are peeing, by the way, in the pool?
In the pool, I'm not.
Yeah, neither am I.
I'm a graduate of that. Like
Jake?
Jake.
I don't even like going in pools.
Yeah, Jake's not a pool guy because he only takes off his T-shirts.
What about Vanessa and Johnny?
Nope, not me.
Johnny does, I bet.
I haven't peed in a pool since I was like 7.
So, Allie, you're standing here bragging about the fact that you think that
You're
we're
all liars.
Okay. Get the Lie Day Friday guy in here. I'll strap in right now about it. Hey, Curtis?
Yep.
What's up, dude? We got to get to this next one. What do you got for us?
Hey, I was originally taught and potty trained because my mom said I couldn't pee in the pool. So that's how I was potty trained.
See, that's how serious this is. It's stuck with this guy for all these years. How he first learned how to use a toilet. So
Sounds like you're traumatized.
Let's meet another person, Street Science. What we're learning here is a new segment is called Allie is Gross.
Yeah.
That's the segment.
What's your name?
I'm Nat.
Nat from where?
England.
Oh, now this is an English guy. Now we're changing
he's a proper
everything.
gentleman,
A
huh?
proper gentleman. So let's find out, is he going to, because maybe this is just an American thing.
Nat, do you live in Los Angeles?
Unfortunately, I don't. I'm here on vacation.
Nat, what's your favorite drink?
Ooh, not alcoholic. It'd have to be Guinness. Love Guinness.
We're going to find out if this is a global problem or just an alley problem in a moment. This is where it gets exciting.
What do you do for work?
I'm an EMT, paramedic, over in the UK.
All right, so this guy's in the medical field.
Mm-hmm.
He's heroic.
I bet he does.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been arrested?
Not arrested, no. I've seen many people get arrested, but no, not myself.
Do you consider yourself a good person?
You just went.
On the grand scheme of things, there's like a scoreboard when we die. I might be positive, but it'll be a close one, I think.
Do you pee in the pool?
Johnny, right, I do. There we go, next.
So you can't answer for him. You got to let him answer himself. You think he does?
Yeah.
All right, right now the odds are stacked against you, Allie.
Oh, yeah, who doesn't?
Yeah!
Who doesn't? He's going to go all the way to the bathroom, get out of the water, walk all the way to the bathroom,
Exactly.
use it, and they're normally disgusting anyway.
Yes!
And then come all the way back and get it back in the pool. No, you're just going to pee in the pool. Surely. You'd be stupid not to.
Do you feel bad about that?
Game's a game. You know, if everyone else does, then...
Game's a game.
Just make up a
What a
phrase.
strange answer. Game's a game.
Oh, no, he said it himself. Who wants to get out of the water?
No, but
Nobody.
Jake said, do you feel bad about it? And his response to that is...
Do you feel bad about that?
game's a game. You know, if everyone else does, then we'll see.
There's no pool peeing game.
That's one of those weird British phrases that makes no sense.
That's a game he's playing?
See what they get up to, yeah.
All right, now, I'm going to give you one final one now, because now it seems like it's all tied up. And Allie, once again, is convinced that everyone does pee in the pool. But let's meet a woman who is going to help us break the tie and decide if Allie is gross.
There's no tie.
There is a tie.
What's your name?
Anaí.
Anaí, from where?
Burbank.
What do you do for a living?
I work at a law office. I'm a legal assistant.
All right, so this is someone who's got some
law-abiding citizen.
ethics in her job.
What's your favorite drink?
Paloma.
Sorry?
Paloma. Tequila drink with grapefruit and squirt.
Squirt, she just said it.
Squirt soda. Grapefruit soda.
Have you ever been arrested?
Nope.
Do you consider yourself a good person?
Yep. I have empathy towards others. I fight for injustices all over the world. I protest for all that. And I strongly believe for human rights all over the world.
There we go.
All right, so good person through and through.
Fine, do you pee in the pool?
And now immediately goes right into the pee in the pool. She went through this whole speech about it. She's a good person, fights for injustices, and Jake's follow-up.
Do you pee in the pool?
What do you
That's
think?
a yes.
Hold on. I haven't played it yet. You think she's a yes?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, because she's about human rights, and it's my right, damn it.
No, she's not fighting.
She sounds grossed out by the question.
She's not fighting for pee rights.
She's definitely
No
not.
way.
Right, she's not.
If I called her up, she would.
Let's find out. You think she pees in the pool?
Do you pee in the pool?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah!
Humanity.
Unfortunately, yes.
What's wrong with people?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
And how do you feel about that?
Ashamed. Very ashamed.
Not, but she still does it.
That's all I can say.
How often do you do it?
Well, I don't know how. I can't say. I don't know how often I'm in a pool.
Do you think that means every time?
Every
Ellie?
time.
Yeah.
Every time she has to pee, she goes in the pool.
She doesn't say that.
Well, the percentage of times that you're in a pool, how many times do you pee in it?
I can't say. I don't remember. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to give that.
She doesn't want to incriminate herself.
Give that percentage.
But if you're in a pool and you need to pee,
I just might, depending. If I'm drinking, if I'm not, depending where the pool's at, it depends. Depends the situation.
if you're in Vegas.
Oh, actually, I won't go in any pool in Vegas.
That's where she draws the line.
because they're covered in pee.
That's where
because
she
then
draws
everyone's
the line.
drinking, no one's getting out of that pool.
Oh, there you have it.
The thing is, everyone pees in the pool. I'm the only person who's going to say yes unabashedly and not be ashamed.
No, you're a real hero, Alice.
Took her out. It was a Friday.
little chimmy.
That's what the summer hours are all about, the extra chimmy. Hey, Mark, you're on KROQ. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
What's up?
So not only do I pee in the pool, I defecate in the pool when I have to.
Okay, no, that's not.
Allie, go
we're
ahead.
not the same.
These are your people, Allie.
No.
Go ahead. It's one of Allie's people.
I am with the number ones, not with the number twos.
Mark, are you trying to be funny when you say that, or is that something you've actually?
No. Like I said, any public pool, if I really have to go, I'm just going to defecate in there and keep on my business.
They're going to close the pool down, man. That's the worst thing anyone can do. I think that's the worst thing you can do in humanity is to do that, because they shut the whole thing down. They shock. I've showed up before more than a few times. I get to a hotel, I'm all excited, walk down, all of a sudden they put up that crime tape all around. You're like, oh my God, what happened here? And they go, someone, there's a turd in the pool. And then it's a whole 24-hour process sometimes where they even reopen
and
it.
then if they don't have the tool,
I thought you did that at your pool, at your hotel. I mean, at your apartment complex, didn't you?
No, there was a situation when my kid was a baby, and as soon as he did, I yanked him out of the pool. And I was like, he had just pooped before we got in there, so I was like, okay, I think we're good. And then he started to, and I just yanked him out of the pool and left. So I didn't think it was a necessary situation where I had to call that number on the sign that says hey, this is an emergency. But I used to live in an apartment complex that had a community pool, and right at the beginning of the summer.
Yeah, it was late. It was Memorial Day weekend.
Yes.
Kickoff, summer kickoff.
Now somebody already pooped in the pool, and they had to do some repaving or something. There was resurfacing of the pool they had to do, and it was closed for almost the whole summer. People were so mad.
Yeah, it's one of the worst things you can do. It really is. So
that is disgusting.
Mark, I know you think you're just like Allie. You guys are one and the same, but please stop doing it. If you're really doing that, just stop it. And maybe
no pooping and no snot rockets.
Right, that's what we agreed to. Have to take a break. We're actually going to send you to Vegas. If you want to go in a pool in Vegas, we're going to give you that opportunity. Your first chance in less than 20 minutes. Give you tickets to see Sublime right here as part of Vans Warped Tour, and then, which is cool enough in and of itself, but also someone's going to win that trip to go to Vegas and see them again. So we got that coming up in a few moments as well. We'll do your ADD news, and we'll figure out if you're any good at detecting the difference between human-generated music and AI songs. That is the fastest growing category of music now. Move over country, it's AI songs. And Allie has put together this game. Can you give me a tease? I just want to get I know this is coming up next hour, but just give me a tease. I want to see if my sniffer is any good, because last week that song you played us sounded, even though it sounded like a song we've heard a million times before, I thought it was a real song, and Jake was convinced I can tell it's AI. I don't think he'll be able to tell in this game today what's real.
I wish I could touch beyond what I can touch. I wish I could feel beyond.
Why are you laughing, Jake?
That's AI.
Why do you think that's AI?
It's just touch. It's the most basic lyrics, dumb lyrics ever.
So that's how you're trying to figure it out based on lyrics?
I think that's one of the dead giveaways, yeah.
Humans can come up with dumb lyrics, too.
Yeah, humans come up with the dumbest lyrics.
Yeah, but that dumb, that was next level stupid.
I have another example if you want to hear.
Sure.
I'm picking up good vibrations.
AI. It's gotta be. It's too perfect.
It's definitely one of those broken computers. That's got to be AI right there. All right, when we get back, we'll get into that. We get your news to get to and a lot more, plus your trips coming up after this.
Klein, Alley, Show! Mornings on KROQ 106.7 KROQ. Get ready.
Show on a Friday morning. 818 says it best on the text line. Why do you guys do this to each other?
You sit on a throne of lies.
Why is it lie after lie after lie?
The only thing I know for sure is you're a goddamn liar. It's a lie.
You're a parasite of lies, and I am your worst enemy.
Lie day Friday.
Lie Day Friday time. Allie just got unhooked from the lie detector machine in our studio right now. This man has been doing this for close to 4 decades. John Grogan, the lie detector guy. You've seen him on quite a few TV shows, podcasts, TikToks. He is the man to go to. If you need him, certifiedpolygraph.com. He'll come and he's made over 1,000 TV appearances, 13,000 people tested. This man knows everything there is to know about liars. He just got Allie off the hot seat, and it's time for him to read us the results of the lie detector machine, which he claims is close to 100% accurate. So, Allie, no lying now saying that it was a malfunction. He can tell if the machine's malfunctioning. It did not malfunction.
John, is there ever a false result simply because of the way the questions were asked, if they're too leading or if they're insinuating anything?
No, if you lie, I'm going to catch it.
Okay.
All right, great. Okay. All right, let's get to it. And if you want to get, I don't know if your wife is no longer on the phone. I don't know. She's listening to the results, but I'd love to hear her in real time.
She said she had to get ready for work.
she's got to go. Right. All right, whenever you're ready, John, let's go through these questions now.
Okay.
You want to guess how many lies, Omar? You want to do a side bet with me? How many lies Ali told on the lie detector? I'm going to say 5.
5. What's the total of questions?
13 plus the 2 from the wife.
Plus the wife. Yeah. I'm going to go over.
Over 5 lies. Wow.
Yeah, over.
Ali, do you think you lied at all?
No, obviously.
Okay. Right. Go ahead, John, whenever you're ready.
When we asked her, do you like the outfit you wore today? She said yes. That was a lie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right out of the
Big
gate.
time lie.
Thank you so much. I always like it and then second guess it later. All right, great. Question 2.
We got one lie down already out of the gate.
The outfit's fine. It's sweats and a T-shirt.
All right, well, you lied about it.
All right,
so go ahead, question, whenever you're ready, John.
When we asked her, are you ever sexually attracted to men? She said yes, and that was true.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're not even a good lesbian.
That does... Okay, next.
When she said that on the show she's most sexually attracted to Vanessa, that was true.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Okay, volleyball.
Okay, volleyball
Vanessa.
to you.
Hey, look at that. Love connection, huh?
It's the only other woman on
Vanessa,
the show.
how do you feel about that?
I don't feel anything. Thanks, Sally.
All right. That's the effect I have on women.
I don't feel anything. It's so painfully
I feel dead inside over you.
Vanessa, that is true, by the way. All right, moving on. It's Ali getting the results. We're live on YouTube right now. You can watch her as she's squirming. Go to KROQ's YouTube right now and enjoy the action in real time. Go ahead.
When she was asked, were you happy when your cat died? She said no. It was a lie.
Okay, that's not...
Wow.
Katie said
Unbelievable.
herself there can be a sense of relief a little bit because they're out of pain. Okay? I'm not happy my cat's dead.
Well, according to the test, you are happy, thrilled. Would you do some party poppers?
Not
Pop,
true.
pop, pop.
I want a redo.
You can't do a redo. That's messed up,
It was a leading question. All right.
She's a cat killer. Whatever you're ready, John.
Okay.
When she was asked, do you fart every day? She said no, and that was true.
Okay, thank you.
Well, really? Hold on. You sure about that, John? She said she said she does not fart every day, and that came up as a true statement.
When she said no, yes.
Wow, unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome, by the way.
You know what? That's the whole reason John's even here. I mean, we had to bury the fart question among a bunch of other ones, but that's exciting, Allie, to say that you don't fart every day and to be
And I don't.
to be held accountable on a lie detector test.
Haven't
That's
yet today.
Incredible. All right.
All right, well, that's awkward. Next.
When she was asked, do you fart more than you claim? She said no, and that was a lie.
Oh,
Okay,
I knew it. See, I knew there is some fault. There is some. You're being dishonest about it a little bit.
My wife said herself, if there's something weird that I eat, I get gassy.
Okay. John, move on. We only have a few questions left.
When she was asked, do you intentionally bring smelly foods to annoy your coworkers? She said yes, and that was true.
Thank you.
That's a terrible thing. Maybe the worst thing we learned about you today.
I brought broccoli souffle today.
Yeah,
actually.
I know. What you go just a smelly
It's
aisle of the
actually
store?
broccoli mash over baked cauliflower.
John, what would you do if you worked with someone like Allie that brought in stinky lunch every day?
I'd allow it.
Okay, fair enough. Moving on, only a few questions left. Lie Day Friday. Here we go.
When she was asked, you claim you wear makeup. This is a lie, right? She said yes, and that was true.
How are we not criticizing these questions?
That's a great question.
That was a lie, right?
Well, listen, we're just proving the fact you do wear makeup, so now we have proof.
Okay.
Go ahead.
When she was asked, how many sex toys do you have? She said 2, and that was a lie.
Okay.
Allie,
There are some not in use that I can't remember.
Oh my God.
I have a little like old makeup case that's in our closet.
How
It's
many
got
are in
stuff
there?
I don't know. I think 2, but I guess maybe there's more.
According to this guy, there's a lot more than 2.
Not a lot more. Maybe there's one I forgot
All
about.
right, final questions.
When she was asked, do you regret your son's name? She said no, and that was true.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow, you still like your son's name.
Of course I like my son's name.
Fair enough. We will accept it. Final questions.
Do you regret your kids' names? Because I feel like you do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Every day. Go ahead, John.
When she was asked, do you think you are a better mom than Katie? She said no, and that was a lie.
Okay. Well,
that
she's
was-
gone now, so who cares?
That was so obviously a lie. You were like nodding your head in the other direction. So you think you're the better parent?
It
That's
depends on what we're doing. She's more of the
fine.
cuddly,
All right,
let's watch
doesn't matter.
TV parent.
We know the truth. You think you're better. And final question.
When she was asked who she would fire on this show, she said herself, and that was a lie.
Okay.
Well, Allie, why don't you tell us the truth then?
No, I don't need to. Matt, next question.
Next question, John.
When she was asked, are you gross? She said yes, and she believes that to be true.
Oh, my God. That is such a result. That is really terrible.
Are you gross?
All right, then we have the two questions that your wife asked. He's got the results. These are maybe the most important questions, and then we got to take a break. Go ahead.
When she was asked if she thought she did more work around home, she said yes, and that was true.
Mm-hmm.
So you do think you do more work around your house?
I do.
Allie is a lion, farting, cat-killing bitch, according to the text line. Go ahead, John.
When she was asked if there any of their friends she would like to have sex with, she said no, and that was a lie.
Okay, another lie, of course.
All right.
Who is it, Mesa?
No, it's Masa.
Is that who you want to have sex with?
Well, yeah, obviously.
Okay, good. Got that. Got through that. And then final question she asked about yoga, I believe.
If she wanted to have sex with the yoga teacher, she said yes, and that was true.
There you go.
Okay, great. Well, wonderful.
I'm an open book, Klein.
John, thank
I'm
you.
an open
That's a lot
farting
of
book.
lies. Omar, you're right. Over 5 lies from Allie right there.
Yep.
But now we've gotten to the end of that. We're going to send John to the back office now where he's going to strap Johnny in, and we'll figure that all out on YouTube right now if Johnny lied about the Starbucks card. We got to take a quick break. John, thank you once again. John Grogan, he's the best. Lie detector guys. We'll put up all the information on our socials. Use this man. He will ruin your day or make it way better.
Katie just texted me and said, can you call me off the air? Great.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Great.
We'll
Thanks
do that.
a lot, everyone.
We'll
This
do
was
that.
fun.
Thanks, everyone. Lie Day Friday officially comes to an end now. Cannons on KROQ. Those are actual humans making the music themselves, but can you tell the difference between AI-generated music and real human music? We'll give you that chance next hour. Could result in you winning yourself some tickets to Wild Rivers with $100, food and beverage credit in your very own cabana. So just don't pee if you win that trip. Do that as a favor to the rest of us. Meanwhile, Allie will deliver the news now and the urine later. Here we go.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
So we were in a heat wave last week. It was still hot over the weekend. And I believe, Klein, you still have no working air conditioner, or where are you at with that?
I don't have a working air conditioner.
Okay, because I
but
have a
lot of
solution for you if
reasons
you're
why
interested.
people have said that it's not working, but yet no one's able to fix it. And I did have to go
Everyone's
pick
really
up.
good at saying, oh, yeah, that is broken.
Allie, I had to go yesterday to Home Depot Sunday night and pick up a portable air conditioner just to temporarily get
You
me
were at
some
Home Depot, too? I
cooling.
didn't see you there.
And I plug it in, fill it with water, and I think I've solved the problem. My wife's going to be so proud. And she comes up and she goes, the whole room smells like old fish. Apparently the air conditioner I bought.
Oh, then you got a good one.
What does that mean? I bought a good one. It's like a,
Smells like old fish. That means it's working.
Oh, is that what it is?
Oh, yeah.
So it's a lesbian bat signal? She's not wrong. I don't know how it was new. I took it out of the box, but it does have a smell of
Yeah, but those
old
air conditioners,
fish.
those things always smell weird.
But why should it have the smell of all the smells? Why should it have the smell of old fish? A brand new air conditioner.
Wow. I think that was just foreplay. She was dropping hints.
Oh, stop it.
So here's something for you to try. They just did an experiment on different methods to cool homes without air conditioning. And they found that houses with yogurt on the windows were cooler homes.
So how did they get to
you
this
gotta
point?
smear yogurt on the windows?
Yes, especially when it is hot and sunny. In this experiment that they did,
Doesn't
the
that
indoor
smell
temperature of
gross?
hold on a minute. Hold on. Cool houses smell like crap.
Allie has reported to Onion news stories before. I feel like she's doing that again right now. This is not a real news story.
This is actually from the BBC. Which is why all of these measurements are in Celsius. It says that the indoor temperature of the houses with yogurt on the windows were an average of 0.6 Celsius cooler, but a maximum of 3.5 Celsius cooler, which we'll never know what that really means.
Who knows?
But they said the yogurt forms a thin film on the window and reflects some of the incoming solar radiation.
What about
which
foil?
means that it is not as much heat passes through the window. And the yogurt will smell for 30 seconds when drying, but as soon as it dries, the smell disappears.
But then doesn't it look like someone threw up all over your house?
I think it just looks like you're dirty, yeah.
So,
but at least you're
cool and
not,
dirty?
Yeah, you're not hot and dirty.
Hot and clean. I thought foil. For a while, I would do foil on the windows. Foil on the windows was great.
And it keeps the lizard people out.
That's right. Keep the government from reading my brain. That's what it's all about, right?
All right, it's hard to stay on track with your health. If you're one of those people who blends up a superfood smoothie every morning, good for you. But being healthy could kill you. It almost killed this man who got mangled up by his NutriBullet. This guy, Joseph Sanchez, he was putting celery, milk, and protein powder into a high-powered NutriBullet.
Just to coat on his windows.
And all of a sudden, the plastic cup part exploded, and it deeply lacerated his right hand and fingers, leaving him terrified as he saw blood gushing onto the floor all around him as he was making his NutriBullet shake in the morning. And he claims that now he has sustained some very long-term injuries, and it's a big lawsuit, and he's seeking millions of dollars. And the point is, being healthy has its risks.
That's right. That guy just had a regular good old-fashioned milkshake from In-N-Out. He'd be fine. But he had to get
was
all
able
fancy.
to grab a necktie and use it as a tourniquet and slow the bleeding before rushing to the hospital.
So he didn't cut himself on the blades. He cut himself on the plastic from that thing that comes with the NutriBullet. That's what he's claiming. The blades didn't do anything at all. The blades shattered the plastic thing.
And then they flew into his hand.
Yeah, I could see that. Those things are powerful, like jet engines on
Some
those
of
things.
those are super powerful.
Right.
And so I think to myself, God, I hope I screwed this on all the way, because if not, I am really screwed here.
But I also didn't do what Vanessa does every time she uses it.
I give it a little chimmy chimmy.
That's all you got to do.
Chimmy.
By the way, that works for everything.
That's his defense attorney.
He needs better representation immediately.
All right, here's what will really kill you slowly.
Can I
which
ask
is the best way to
Vanessa a
go.
question? What was that originally from? What did you give a chimmy chimmy to? I don't even know.
That was a box of shame. You said, Vanessa, do you mix this? And I just said, I give it a chimmy chimmy.
Got it. Thank you. Now I know. Perfect. Now I know. I don't even know. Sometimes I hear these clips. I don't even know where they're from. That's right. The box of shame.
So Monday. It's the most hated day of the week, though I would argue Tuesday is way worse. But regardless, everyone kind of universally hates Mondays, and they hate it so much that they did a study on it and determined that your body hates it even more than you do. On Mondays, you feel more stressed. Usually you feel tired. You also have that kind of week dread about the week ahead, and all of that spikes your cortisol levels. They found that those spikes specifically, the Monday spikes, are the ones that linger in your body for up to months afterwards, and that stress stays with you. And if those levels stay too high for too long, it weakens your immune system, it raises the risk of heart disease, anxiety, and other chronic problems. And no other day of the week had this effect. So the Monday stress is a specific type of lingering stress that takes a toll on our bodies over time.
I believe it was a genius, I forget which one, that said Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, trash. Allie, and
a wise man once said.
I think that was Confucius maybe who said that, but regardless, welcome to your hell. It's Monday morning on KROQ.
Let's get through it together.
We will go ahead and spike your cortisol levels in the right direction, if that's even something that we can scientifically do in moments, because the second this song is done, I need a caller 20. Give you some tickets to go see Sublime at Vans Warped Tour. That's next.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show, summer hours continuing all week long, so you get us till 11 o'clock, and we make it worth your while, especially right now. If you are caller 20, you can be a part of KROQ's Road Trip USA. First, a local stop, then potentially a stop somewhere else in America. Announced earlier this morning, Sublime in Vegas will be destination number 2. Just for being caller 20 right now, you get to see them at the Vans Warped Tour, Long Beach. And you'll be on the standby boarding list to go see them again at Fear, Loathing, and Sublime in Vegas at Park MGM. And all you got to do is be caller 20 right now. 800-520-1067. Give you a chance at 9, noon, 3, and 6 all week long right here on KROQ. So we'll pick up the winner for that. Then we'll get into everything else we have in store for you this hour. If you want to get involved in the show, there's phone numbers, there's Instagram. You can find us at the Klein Alley Show. And you can also get to us on the GOAT line. That number is 844-956-GOAT. If you're new to the show, that's Allie right there.
Yes, and according to 714, I am hands down the most disgusting, vulgar person in the world, and her wife must live the worst life with a woman who smells like tuna moldy cheese.
That's a beautifully written text message, and thank you for sending it. That's about Allie. That's someone who's a new listener, and they're making their observations about Allie right now. Based on the conversation of the last hour, yes, you would come across as a gross person.
Couldn't agree more.
Beautiful.
God, you're rotten. A monster.
I'm a monster, but I'm honest.
That guy said it best. She is an honest monster. We go to Tustin, and we say hi to caller 20, and that puts us on... Hello, Marissa?
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Good news. You're going to go see Sublime here in Long Beach at Vans Warped Tour.
Oh, I've never been. I'm so excited. Thank you.
Okay, take it down an octave.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's a lot of cortisol. You are the winner, and hopefully, or maybe not, we call you back in a week and tell you to pack your bags. You're going to Vegas, all right?
I love it. Thank you.
Thank you for starting your week with us here on KROQ.
Man, going to her first Warp Tour, I remember that moment.
I know.
I remember my friend was like, we're going to something called Warp Tour, and we're going to get effed up. And I was like, let's go.
Well, it's been a long time now. Some people live a life, they've lived an entire life. They haven't even experienced a Warp Tour. So good year to be back, and congratulations. Hopefully you win again. You'll have another chance at noon with, I think Johnny's in today for Nicole Alvarez. Another chance to win again at noon with our very own Postmaster Johnny. All right, let's get into this one from Jimmy Eat World, then we'll get into the hour we have in store for you. It's going to be a damn good one, and it all starts right now. K-Rock Klein Alley Show. In a few moments, we'll give you the opportunity to figure out if you, in the year 2025, can tell the difference between human songs written and recorded and produced by humans or ones that were completely AI generated. There was the song last week we listened to that was getting a lot of buzz because people said, oh, it's the greatest AI song ever. Jake said trash. Jake believes that he is, even though all the bands he's into might as well be AI. I've never heard of any of them. He claims he can tell the difference within a second if it's AI. We're going to give you the chance.
The lyrics, so.
Going to give you a chance to prove that if you are a fan of music or potentially a fan of robots. You can play that game with us coming up in just a few moments here. K-Rock 800-520-1067.
I have made a significant life change that I would like to share on the show. I am back to men. I'm doing it.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
As a man, I am so disappointed.
I know. I don't want to do it.
On behalf of men everywhere, stay where you are.
And with all my girlfriends that have husbands, just solidifies even more how happy I am to be gay. No, I have made a choice that from now on, I am fully cardless. I am walking around with only my phone. No cards. I've got my ID in my phone case. Got that part figured out.
So you're already
Don't carry
cashless.
cash. Yeah. I haven't carried cash in a long time. I have a wallet that sits in a forgotten drawer at home, and that has some cash in it and like all my other physical cards that I never use. But I have digital versions of pretty much every single card in that wallet. And I was even in a situation where over the weekend we were at like a little festival type thing, and there were vendors and stuff. And you would think, oh, some of these places would ask for cash. They all have Venmo.
Well, Allie,
don't have to deal with that.
As El Cheapo, you love not having cash in a situation where you should have cash, like a tip situation. You love being like, oh, I'm sorry. Oopsies. You love that.
I have been known to Venmo a tip to a valet.
You've been known to Venmo it or say you're going to Venmo it?
No, I Venmo it.
All right.
I Venmo
Once?
it.
How many times?
Yeah,
I have done it a couple
you've been
of
known?
times.
Who are you known by as the girl who goes on Venmo and people tips?
It's known, as Jake would say.
It's not known.
No, it is a great feeling, though. At first, it's a little scary. You feel naked.
Well,
you
your
feel
phone-
like you're forgetting something.
Your phone dies, you are screwed. And by the way,
My phone doesn't die. And now, because both my car keys don't work, my phone is also my key. So I don't have to walk around with anything but my phone.
Yeah, no, in theory, I get it. And there's
And I don't need a purse. I'm not a purse gal anyway.
I'm just telling you, there have been times where I, like you, have gone, well, I don't need anything else. I just got my phone, that's whatever. And then you find, multiple times a week, I find myself in a situation where I'm glad I have my wallet.
When was
You're
the
a
last
one
time?
percenter.
Well, my phone dies a lot. There's that. That's why I'm 1%er, because I like to leave the house at 1% of my phone battery at all times. Keeps my life on the edge.
Yeah,
but
see, I'm charged up.
I think some of the best food places have cash. There's still places that do cash only.
No.
Cash only.
Even if they do cash only, they have Venmo.
But also as
That's not
well, I
cash
guess
only.
that's you can't tax that, right? Because
Yeah.
I was thinking like a lot of times, like you pay cash, they don't charge you the tax.
There's that too. There's places that will give you a different price for cash.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? What do you? What kind of
argument is that?
What kind of argument was that? It's made a noise. All right, you know what?
Did I just glitch, El Cheapo?
After hearing Allie's second follow up, I agree. She makes a good point.
The only time that this has backfired recently is that we had to go to the post office to get a passport for our kid. And this process has been, I didn't realize it was so difficult to get a new passport. There's one location in Malibu between 3 and 4 p.m. on a Friday. You have to go in with both the parents, with the kid. You have to present all this stuff, and then maybe they will give you a passport. And we drove all the way across town. We waited in the line, and it's only passport people in the line. So it's like the slowest moving line you've ever been in.
And everyone needs the passport immediately.
Yes.
No one's like, good, I planned
when
this
she got
properly.
she was like, so this is rush? We're like, actually, no. She was like, why are you here?
Yeah, everything's rushed. I've been in that situation before. I'm like, I need it in 3 days.
I know, yeah.
It's always
So that's what
rushed.
we were trying to avoid. So once we finally got to the front, we present everything. Katie has printed out every document that we need. She even brought our birth certificates, all this stuff. And then she goes, great, now I'll just take your card so that we can make the payment.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, well, I got a tap to pay. And she said, we don't do that for
Of course.
passports.
Why would they? It's government.
And I said,
Allie, you're going to encounter this more than you think. Just when we are almost at that point, I know what you're thinking, that freedom. Oh, man, it's just be my
I was
phone.
able to get money out of the ATM with no card.
Yeah, because that's not run by the government.
I was
Any
able to
government
tap
agency-
to get cash.
Right.
That was that was the final frontier. That was the one thing that I was like, well, I need my ATM card in case I need to get cash out. Nope, don't need it.
Yeah, you'll find places though, and then you also find places that won't take. I know you say you can put your ID in your case or whatever, but I'm telling you right now, there have been. I'll start keeping track. There's a bunch of times where like either cash or card, or all of a sudden their machine. Sometimes their tap machine's down. That's
That's their problem.
Yeah, it's their problem, but you're not getting what you want.
Yeah,
so you got to give them other options.
Even if we really, really run into a problem, there will be some kind of a solution. I also know all my card numbers. So if I need to, I can tell them my card number, and then they can do the little write it down and put it in manually. They can do it.
No one's accepting that from you.
Yeah.
I'll give you the numbers.
Yeah,
They're not doing that.
I have the numbers. I was going to do it to the post office lady, but there was an ATM nearby. I had to rush over there and get cash out and bring it back to her.
What are you going to do with all your fancy designer purses now?
Fancy purse.
You mean the one Coach purse that I got when I was like 15 years old?
That's the one.
I think I can retire it finally. I'm going to put it up on eBay.
If you'd like to...
if you like Allie's original purse.
Yeah, that's good. That's right.
It's like the Birkin bag.
If you want to win a cabana for 4, Wild Rivers, Water Park, $100, food and beverage credit.
Venmo him.
That will all be yours. Call now. Allie's got a game that she's put together to figure out if anyone out there can identify AI versus actual human voices. What are you calling this game?
AI or nay-I.
AI or nay-I. Call now, play next, win after this.
Few have done more for rock music than the Vans Warped Tour, to say the least.
Returning to celebrate its 30-year legacy.
Warped Tour has always been like a home for us.
Just cool to see it again.
Vans Warped Tour is making a triumphant return.
Serving as a vital launch pad for some of rock's biggest bands to this day.
The Vans Warped Tour is back.
That's when things got out of control.
One of only 3 stops, July 26th and 27th in Long Beach. Listen to KROQ at 9, noon, 3, and 6 to win a pair of 2-day passes to see Sublime and over 100 bands.
I'll do anything I can the wrong way. Frustration, domination. Know that we have always been down. Move along, move along.
Score tickets and instantly get on the standby boarding list for KROQ Road Trip USA Stop 2. Fear, Loathing, and Sublime in Vegas.
Vegas, baby, Vegas! Is what I got. Riots on the streets of Miami.
Hey, it's Jacob Noel of Sublime. Keep listening to KROQ. Keep listening for your chance to win.
KROQ. Courtesy of Vans Warped Tour and AEG presents.
Hey. Before we get to the news, there's been a real battle happening here, as Allie's been half in, half out on her spring break getaway. Who is better at delivering the news when Allie's not around? Is it Postmaster Johnny? Is it Jake the Nerd? In this exciting edition of ADD News, we will go back and forth, and you will determine once and for all who is better at delivering the stories, Johnny or Jake. It starts. A news battle royale starts right now. We'll start with Jake, and then Johnny, and then Jake, and then Johnny. 4 rounds of news. You will determine who's better at bringing us the stories. These are all stories that they hand-selected, by the way, so that's a big part of the process. Go ahead, Jake.
All right, in his new book released on Tuesday, Mark Hoppus from Blink-182 has revealed that one time in 2004, The Cure's Robert Smith tried to make out with him after a show. He said, "I've seen him several times since, and it's been totally cool, and nobody's talked about it. But at an after party almost 25 years ago, everyone was drinking and having fun, and Smith was, quote, feeling saucy and having a good time. Hoppus said, my wife and I are like, all right, we're out, see you later. And then Robert tries to kiss me, noting that no one except for members of Blink-182's road crew saw it happen. He continued, saying, he was my hero. I grew up listening to this guy's music, and it changed my life forever. Then he tries to kiss me at a party. I'm like, I should have done that. Why not? It's a much better story than he tried to kiss me, and it was awkward. It'd been rad to have been like, yeah, I made out with my hero.
Yeah, I wonder, Omar, you're a big Cure guy. You're you identify as a straight man, but if Robert Smith at The Cure tries to make out with you out of respect, do you just make out with him anyway?
Nothing about that man is attractive to me. So
right, so you would not.
I have to be, right, exactly. I would have to be attracted to the, whether it be a man, lady, or whatever.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about this. If it's someone that you respect the craft.
I respect him, and he's incredibly talented, and yeah, he changed my life too. You know, he's my favorite band, but I definitely would not make out with him.
I would do something way gayer than make out with him. I'd play pickleball with him.
Okay.
But that would probably be the extent of it. I don't think I'd let him kiss me. But I mean, yeah, I'm sure Hoppus, all these guys probably think to themselves, and I'm sure they all have a bunch of stories that they have never shared publicly, and then they just think to themselves, eventually I'll write a book one day, and all these stories will be useful.
Chester Bennington tried to kiss me one time. I should have let him do it.
Chester Bennington of Lincoln Park tried to kiss you one time.
Yeah, man. He came right at me. I had to put my hand over my mouth, and he kissed my hand.
I feel like he can't even defend himself now, so who even knows if this is a real story?
It's totally true.
As Cap.
What were the circumstances?
Back when they first started...
He saw Jake's giant boobs and was like, oh, man, you got to get in on that.
Motorboat time!
He came right off stage and kissed his wife, who was standing right next to me, and I was just joking, where's mine? And he came right in for it.
So
that sounds like Chester for sure.
Yeah, but he'll go for the joke, but you tried to initiate. Yeah. It's not like he saw you and found you and said, this is a attractive man. You were just trying to be funny, and he was like going to not leave you hanging.
Yeah.
That's a good man. Well, I would like to believe that we can all think about Chester Bennington right now and at least feel good knowing that he never had to kiss Jake the Nerd. We can all feel good about that. All right, Johnny, story number 2. What do you got?
All right, here we go. Nice and quick. All you Coachella fans, listen up. A 3.0 magnitude earthquake has hit 7 miles from Calipatria this morning at 1:55 a.m. And be advised, this is the second earthquake to hit this area, as a 2.7 struck 9 miles from India.
There was an earthquake, I believe, during Coachella a few years ago, if I remember correctly. Like, as people were there in the desert, they got an earthquake.
No reaction, huh? They didn't care.
I don't think people even knew what it was, because you're at a festival. It's a great place to be like, I don't know what that was. That could have been one of the thousands of bands here.
It didn't stop Nicole Alvarez.
So, yeah, no, Nicole Alvarez will be a survivor. She will be there. All right, story number 3, we go back to Jake the Nerd.
With the tariffs and inflation on the rise, people are always looking for a deal, especially when eating out, which can get easily very expensive. According to the Consumer Price Index, menu prices have risen almost 4% since last year, and to help out, some restaurants across the country have the unique approach of, instead of the very expensive seafood towers, offering hot dog towers. One spot in South Carolina
says, of course, Fat Jake is reporting on this story.
Right. I was going to say.
What, the hot dog tower? Did that come up in your algorithm?
Over and over again.
Yeah, I believe it. Go ahead.
One spot in South Carolina says you can get all 5 of their specialty wieners served on a tower with truffle fries and dipping sauces for the low bargain price of $60. Another spot in Massachusetts says their tower started at $35. Even on my weight loss meds, I still eat it.
You know,
I love the hot dog.
Yeah, no one should be a bigger supporter of the hot dog tower than Vanessa, who loves the hot dog. The seafood tower, I believe, is the most expensive thing you can order at any restaurant ever. And I know this because one of those times we went out as a show and Jake knew he wasn't paying. You better believe he ordered the seafood tower.
No, I ordered the steak. Allie ordered the seafood tower.
Well, whatever it was.
And everyone liked the steak, and no one liked the seafood tower.
Yeah, nobody ate that tower.
Yeah, it was just a giant smoking tower of seafood. And it looks cool. I see it go around. I'm super jealous of other tables that have that at nice restaurants, but those are like, I feel like they're $200 minimum for a seafood tower. Hot dog tower's got to be under $50. Probably worth it. All right, final story, Postmaster Johnny. It's a real back-and-forth news battle on the show today.
All right, here we go. All you Trader Joe's hoes, this one's for you. Trader Joe's is back at it again with another viral product that has got people lined up for miles, and it's, of course, the Trader Joe's tote bag. But this time, the bag costs $2.99 and is available in pastel shades of blue, pink, purple, and green.
How's this news? Is this a commercial?
What are you talking about?
It's news.
This is news, Vanessa?
Yeah, the girls go crazy for those tote bags.
My girl sent me a video last night saying, hey, look at this.
Are they fighting for them? Like people beating each other up and trampling for them? Or how does it work?
They're domesticated now, so they're all waiting in line like lamos.
What is that, Johnny? Domesticated.
They're domesticated.
Johnny may win the battle just for that sexist comment right there. Congratulations, Johnny.
All
well
done. Cats.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, there you have it. Earthquakes and tote bags and hot dog towers. There's your news. We get into a brand new hour of the show next on KROQ. but that is not going to be the future. Your next favorite song could be completely generated by AI. You may not even know. You may not care. A good song is a good song.
Mm-hmm.
But, of course, understandably, a lot of bands are upset about this. People freaking out.
Well, and then there are some artists that are using AI to help write their songs, and then they will sing them.
And Jake believes his sniffer is as good as it can be because he's been to, I don't know, thousands of live shows. He's seen enough bands. He's got his favorites like Tool and a bunch of bands you've never heard of before. What's that
People
one?
have heard of the Mars Volta.
Toad, and...
Toadies.
What?
You're a
Good
grown
band.
man.
Everybody knows the Toadies.
Right. So Jake's got a lot of bands he loves, and he doesn't like this AI takeover. And Allie found a bunch of AI bands and some real ones. Going to give you the chance to play the game with us. Everyone who gets theirs right will win a tiny towel, limited edition, Klein Alley Show tiny towel. One of you is going to get the ultimate prize, though. You can bring that tiny towel with you to your cabana at Wild Rivers Water Park with $100 to spend on food and beverage. And we call this game, what are we calling it?
AI or nay?
Game's a game.
Game's a game.
A
That's
game's a
right,
game.
Sarah. A game is a game. Well said, British man.
And none of those game names were written by AI.
So here we go. Let's say hi to Stephanie and Corona. You're first out of the gate. You can use Jake as a lifeline. Everyone can use Jake. Eventually he will be wrong, and he'll never admit to being wrong. But good morning, Stephanie. How goes it?
Good morning, Klein and Allie.
All right.
Love you guys.
Oh, thank you for
And by the
saying
way,
that. Yes.
real quick, Allie, I pee in the pool.
There you go. Thank you.
Every
Don't
time?
be ashamed of it.
Every time, Stephanie, or just some of the times?
Pretty much. Pretty
Oh.
much. I mean, if you do it once, you got to do it all the time.
You're Allie's
No,
people.
you don't.
You don't. By the way, you don't. There's that whole theory of you do it once, you have to do it forever.
That's
is
our motto.
Also wrong.
Yeah.
All
Don't
right,
do
great.
it a little bit, just do it all the way.
Well,
Family crest.
originally we wanted Jake to go up to people in the pool and interview them in the pool as he did it. And
Yeah.
then but we don't
do you
have
pee in
that
the pool? Because I just did.
because I just did. All right, here we go. Listen closely. This is your first band.
All right, so I'm going to give you two. Yeah, I kind of broke this up into genres. So these are both in the rock genre. I'll play both of them for you. And I'll even give you the song titles, and then you can decide if it's AI, which one is AI and which one is not.
Okay, so one of them is going to be every time. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize. So
I'm
one
going
of
to
them.
give you two to pick from.
One of them is going to be real. One is fake.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to make it, I think, more challenging. But
Yeah.
here we go.
All right, this is the first song. It's called Rebel Shout. All right, so that's the first song.
All right, song
Again, that's
one.
called Rebel Shout.
Could be humans, could be AI.
And this one is called Keep It Up. All right, so the first one was called Rebel Shout. The second one was called Keep It Up. Which one is AI?
You can use Jake to help you, but once again, this guy is overly confident in his ability to tell the difference between humans and robots.
Oh, my God. Both those songs kind of suck. Jake, help me out a little bit.
I think
Yeah.
first one is for sure AI.
Why do you think that, Jake?
Because it uses, like, the adjectives it uses are just so generic and they don't really make sense in the song.
That's what, okay, I thought that too. That was my first initial instinct. All right, me and you, Jake, we got this.
All right, so you're saying
First-
song one is AI, song two is human generated.
Yeah.
Allie, are they right?
This is Rebel Shout, and this is AI.
Oh,
you
it
were
is
right.
AI. Wow, okay.
This is that band Velvet Sundown, the AI band that came out with a whole album, and the album's doing really well on Spotify. Some of their songs are #1 right now.
Yeah, all right. That did sound like that band you played last week that has that,
Yep.
that
And
big
it had
hit.
the same type of formula where these, like, nouns are just, like, generic, make no sense
Yeah.
nouns.
The other one was called Keep It Up by a band called Good Neighbors.
That
who
band
believe we
sounds
play on
that
K-Rock.
band sounds a lot like That movie, Almost Famous, the fake band in that movie.
Yeah.
They get kind of that same vibe going.
Where it's kind of cookie cutter, but it is still enjoyable.
Yeah. That's they kind of that vibe, which I'm sure they plugged that in when they tried to generate the. All right, good job, Stephanie. Hold on, you got yours right. You want a tiny towel? Potentially, you get that cabana as well.
That was me. I did a good job too.
No, she did the good job. Jake, you work here. Shut up. You're helping her do the good job. You don't need the credit, dude.
That's the Odyssey motto. You work here. Shut up.
That is the Odyssey motto. It says it on the door when you walk out of the building, I believe. All right, let's say hi to Tony. Tony, here we go. AI or nay? Keep in mind, one of these is human, one of these is robot. Can you tell the difference?
All right.
Jake is here to help, but it'd be better if you didn't use him, but here we go.
I think Jake will be less good at the pop category, which is where we're headed. And this is the first song. It's called Love.
I can't seem to shake it wherever I go. It's so far to take it. It's all that I know. All I want is to feel it.
Okay.
Song one.
That's your first song. The second one is...
Sounds like the girls Jake dates.
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying that.
The cam girls?
I think you...
Doesn't sound like Joyce at all.
I think you have an inside information. All right, here we go. Next
all right,
one.
this is the next song. It's called Break Free.
I wish I could touch beyond what I can touch. I wish I could feel beyond what isn't real. I wish I could imagine, yeah. There's no
I mean, they're both terrible. Let's be honest.
It's easy.
But Jake says easy. You can use them if you want. If not, you can go by yourself. Which one is AI? Which one is real?
I think the second one is AI.
The second one.
Break Free
is AI.
All right. That's correct.
Wow.
You guys are good at this. Break Free is just a general pop song that was created by AI, but this other one is by an artist called Jessica Winter.
Jake.
So this is a real person.
Jake, you didn't know that, did you?
No, I picked that AI one earlier when we played a clip of it. Like touch, over and over again nonsense.
I mean, the lyrics are kind of
wish I could touch.
Yeah, but
what I could touch.
But hit the human one again, because the human one, the lyrics aren't great. It's not like she's like Maya Angelou over
Yeah,
there.
at least it kind of makes sense. The other one, like, I wish I could touch the things I could touch. What the hell does that mean?
Dude, Jake, I don't know.
It just shows that you and I, Klein, do not think about lyrics.
No, not at all.
I'm like, okay,
I was
sure.
actually fooled both times. All right, hold on, Tony. You got yours right. You want a tiny towel. Potentially going to go to Wild Rivers. Let's say hi to Shailene in Agora Hills. Give you the chance to get this right. It's AI, nay. This is humans. This is robots. Here we go.
All right. So this one is called Jackie Wants a Black Eye. All right. And then the next song is called Daddy's Car. All right. So which one is AI and which one is not? That was Daddy's Car, and the other one is called Jackie Wants a Black Eye.
Who did I say we're playing with? Oh, I think I hung up on that person. Whoops. We'll give sorry about that.
Robot wouldn't have done that.
We'll give Veronica that one. Hey, Veronica, you just heard the two songs. Which one do you believe is AI and which one is not? You can use Jake if you need Jake.
I'm going to ask Jake.
This is the hardest one, and I think the first one is AI, but mainly because the line, we feel like the weather, because it makes no sense whatsoever.
So Jake
feel like the weather.
Jake believes that the first song, the one about the
Jackie
person
Wants a Black
dating,
Eye?
Which that's a weird song title.
Jackie Wants a Black
It's a
Eye.
weird, yeah. Okay, I was leaning towards one being AI, so I'm going to go with one being AI.
All right, so they're saying, Allie, the first one is AI. I think the second one is.
Jackie Wants a
Black Eye is a real song.
Oh, whoa!
By a guy named Dr. Dog.
Of course it is.
But the questions just don't.
Well,
and yeah, the lyrics don't really make a lot of sense. And this Daddy's Car is just AI generated in the style of the Beatles.
Yeah. So that Jake doesn't know the difference. That's the most important thing. Jake, you want to defend yourself on that one?
I said it was the hardest one.
But you also got it wrong.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to get every single one right. It's a guess.
All right.
It's a guess, you jerk.
I got more right than wrong.
Let's see here. Stephanie got hers right. Tony got his right. Selecting at random, Allie. 1 or 2. Need a number.
Let's go with 2.
2 puts us on Tony in Highland Park. Tony, you've just won yourself Cabana, Wild Rivers, $100 food and beverage credit.
And always fine.
And of course, woo, 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 woo. You go to the Cabana and you won a tiny towel. Congratulations.
Here's
all right.
another real artist.
This is a real KROQ artist, a real human. Flesh, blood, skin, no doubt, KROQ.
So long I've been waiting, girl, you know I've been anticipating for the day you'd come my way. Now you're here and I got to say, hey, you're my adrenaline, you're my fire. Girl, you make me want to reach up higher. No star is too far. Spread your wings as we reach up for the sky. Give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love.
I see the lightning, feel the thunder. Girl, it's time for us to go down under. I've got you, and you got me. Let's get together and make some memories.
Give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love. I got a shoulder you can lean on. When times get bad, don't be sad. Right here by your side. Yeah, yeah. So hard to find.
When you get it, got to hold on tight.
I got you, and you got me. Let's get together and make some memories. Give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love. Give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love.
Pretty privilege is something that most of us on the show never get to experience, and apparently that's a real thing that happens if you are good looking in the world and you don't know how much a drink costs because you've never had to pay for your own drink. Vanessa got to experience pretty privilege this weekend, but she claims it wasn't because she's pretty, even though, Vanessa, so funny, this morning both Allie and I complimented you on your hair because it looks like you did something.
Thank you.
No, you seemed very weirded out by it. In fact,
You were like, what's wrong with it?
Yeah, separately, you look like, I don't know why your hair looks different today. I never comment on anyone's hair, and I just do that as a general rule of thumb because I feel like I'm always wrong. And then once every 10 years, I'm like, hey, your hair looks good. Did you do something? And of course, it like backfired. But I was like, why? Why you say? I'm like, what do you mean why? Why? And then Allie backed me up. She's like, yeah, your hair looks nice today. You're like, whatever, thank you.
Yeah, I know. You were like offended.
Did you do your hair over the weekend or something?
I mean, it's straight. I've straightened it before. I haven't done anything. Maybe it's just getting healthier.
But you know, we paid you a compliment. It's a compliment. It was a strange way to react to a compliment.
Thank you.
But that's my point. It's like that.
You're getting mad.
Like I thought she seemed offended by it.
But
I wasn't offended. ended.
What pretty privilege did you get over the weekend?
So it wasn't because of me. It was because of my friend. So me and my friend went to brunch at a Mexican restaurant, and we had cocktails. We each had a full-on meal of brunch. We also got a shot each. And then we were gonna pay, and then the person's like, on the house. And I was like, stop it.
I'm sorry, the whole
we
thing?
literally had 2 fancy cocktails, 2 shots, and a whole ass meal. And then they were like, on the house. And then my friend
had sex with them.
And then we felt bad, so we obviously tip. We tip a big tip because we didn't get charged at all. And it's honestly because I was with my friend.
Does this happen to her all the like?
All the time.
Seriously?
Free drinks left and right. Like, it really does happen all the time. But a full-on meal, I was shocked.
A full-on meal with drinks and a round of shots? That's insane. And did she seem surprised? Because that's the other thing is when pretty privilege happens too much. Like, my cousin is hot and she gets free stuff all the time and she expects it. And she gets it all the time. But, you know, when I was with her over the 4th of July and she was like, well, we can just go to people's tents and then they'll just give us their drinks. I was like, what?
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, that's just how it is.
Well, your cousin has like big fake boobs and everything, and she said like they paid for themselves because now she gets all this free stuff.
Yes.
It's just like an unbelievable way to look at it, and it's an investment in her own fund.
It really is.
But Vanessa, you said that you've never experienced pretty privilege like this, where the entire thing was on the house.
Literally on the house.
So what was the bill and what did you tip?
I don't know what the bill was because they were like,
well, they didn't even bring it?
No, but it was like a nice place.
Did the menu you order off of have like a word search on the menu, or come with crayons or anything?
No.
Okay, so
I think you know what I think it was. Also, we sat at the bar.
It was kids eat free. Oh, that's
Oh
why.
my God.
That's not pretty privilege. That's called kitty privilege. It's very different.
Oh,
You're confused. Yeah, that's what you got.
You go on, little girl. Just find your parents. Oh, wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Congratulations, I guess.
Thank you. I know. I was shocked. I was like, oof, awesome.
Is your friend available? Like, does she figure out a way to weaponize this yet? Like bring this with other people, or would that not exist? Because I guess if she was with, I'm just going to guess for a second. Was your server a man?
Yes.
Okay.
And was he flirting?
I mean, he was chatty.
He was what?
He did what?
Wait. You ate that? No wonder it was free.
He made a whole mess of himself. My God.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ. K-Rock.
Penis vagina. Penis vagina. Penis poop pee trala poop ba.
now and then, a brand new hour of the show will begin. Summer hours continuing, which means we'll be live after 10 a.m. You didn't ask for it, but you're getting it anyway. But first, here's your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
Prime Day is over. How'd you do? Was it a good shop? Was it a bad shop? If you participated, you're likely receiving your hauls now, if you haven't already. And today, I assume, is probably the biggest Prime return day of the year, as everyone realizes they bought a nightstand that was actually 1 foot tall. But regardless, the numbers are in, and Amazon made lots and lots of money off of you. Jeff Bezos has already paid off his wedding and then some. Online sales were up 30% overall, and there was an estimated $28 billion in spending as a result of Prime Day. And I was shocked to learn that not only does Vanessa not have Prime, she doesn't even know about Prime Day and has never participated in Prime Day. And it got me really curious about who still does not have Prime or care about this at all.
She doesn't believe it's for her. And we were having a conversation about it, and she's like, they don't want me. I'm like, what are you talking about?
She's a child.
No, she's not old enough to sign up. Is that why?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Oh, okay.
I also thought to participate, you had to have Prime, because Prime Day. So I was like, you have to have Prime.
So what was the last thing you actually bought on Amazon?
Let me think.
Like, was it months ago?
Yeah, probably, because I can't think what it was.
Crazy. Isn't that insane?
When was the last thing
I use Amazon maybe every day.
I know. I think I buy something almost every day.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I cannot think of the last day that I have not ordered something, and the last day something has not been waiting for me.
I know I have packages. Exactly. I have packages at my door, probably.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it's big stuff. A lot of it is like
Oh,
useless.
no, it's sponges and chip clips.
Yeah, so a lot of it's boring.
I have some shoe polish waiting for me.
Most of my life is the excitement of opening the box to realize what is inside sucks.
I know,
But,
and then going,
Q-tips.
damn it, I'm so boring.
This sucks. I have no short-term memory because of the weed, and as a result, every time I see a box, I get excited like it's Christmas morning, open it up, and realize chapstick. Oh man!
Wait, that's exciting,
No, it's
actually,
not
for me.
exciting.
Yeah.
It's not exciting.
But
But Vanessa doesn't have it, doesn't believe it's for her, and she referred to it as a bill I don't need.
Yeah, because you have to pay once a month. I don't need
No,
that
you
bill.
don't pay once a month. You pay once a year.
Oh, is that how it works? I thought you paid once a month, like Netflix.
No, it's like Costco, where you buy it, you spend it once a year, and then you get free shipping all year long.
Vanessa thought you had actually had to go to the Amazon rainforest to pick up your packages.
You know what? Vanessa is busy. She's doing other things.
I give it a little chimmy.
She's busy with the chimmy.
She's doing a chimmy show all day
But I've
long.
even gone in store to buy something, and they've told me just go online.
That's the most amazing thing.
That's why I'm like amazed that she like goes to the store to buy things.
That's wild.
But I enjoyed the field trip. I need to see
Field trip. See, that's another proof
Oh
she's
my
a child.
God.
Why are you
That's
using
another
that
proof
language?
She
she's a
packs a
child.
little turkey sandwich.
It's a field trip. It's a field trip. When's the last time
Bus never picked me up again.
Well, the last time I went to a grocery store and it was considered a field trip, I was 7. Okay?
I enjoyed the errand.
Okay, wow, you're such an adult.
The adult thing, errand. All right, people have lots of feelings about whether the LAPD is competent at their jobs, and I have 2 quick stories that will add to that opinion. First off, the LAPD wants to know, have you seen our gun? We lost a rifle, and we need help locating it. They think it fell out of the trunk of their car. It's a Colt M4 rifle in a case with 150 rounds of ammunition. And they think it fell out of their trunk as they were driving, and they did that thing that we all do where they retraced their steps and drove the entire route again. Looking for the rifle, and they didn't see it anywhere. So please, if you find that giant rifle and ammunition rounds, please return it to them.
I'm sure only a good person will find it that has good intentions.
Oh, I know. Someone's like, oh, this is great.
Yeah.
Cool.
It never goes to a person who's like, I got to turn this in. It always goes to a person who's like, great, I'm going to knock
I
off
was
a
on
liquor
the fence
store.
about a robbery, but now I've got everything I need.
This is a sign from God that I should go ahead and rob this liquor store
I know.
ASAP.
I was waiting for that ghost gun, but now I don't have to. And then there's this story. This is a LAPD officer that saved a cat lady. She pulled up to a motorcycle. This happened a bit ago, and she begged for help for her dying cat, and they gave her a police escort to the nearest hospital.
What do you need? Which hospital?
So she said, I need to get to a hospital. Which hospital? I don't know. Then he proceeds to drive her to the nearest hospital.
Leave your keys, I'll park it for you.
And they got to the garage, and he said, leave your keys in there. I'll park it for you. He turned into a valet. Then she brought her cat in. And it died.
Sounds very bad. Cat's in bad shape.
If your cat is dying and you're on your way to the hospital, like, And I've had cats my whole life. I'm like, I don't know if they're just like, hey, we resuscitated, everything's fine. I mean, the cat, she explains the whole cat story to the officer, too, after the fact, because he waited for her. And then she's like, thank you so much. My cat's 14, and does the whole story. But I imagine that most of those cats at that age, like when I brought my cat in recently, it was 15 years old, I was like, she's not coming back.
Aren't all cat people in permanent frantic mode? It feels like everything's frantic all the time. Cat people.
Have that cat lady hair.
This was me doing my errands over the weekend.
What do you need?
We checked in with future Allie. Allie, if you're keeping track, currently has, I think, how many cats are you up to now?
I have 3.
3 cats. So you're like a step away. I mean, this woman is, once again, future Allie.
You see, the problem is, Allie, you have 3, but you're not opposed to getting more, right?
I am opposed to getting more. I got 2 because they said that they were going to be better together once the older one dies.
Yeah, so the other one's going to die, and then you're going to feel like, oh man, I should really get another one.
The house
and
feels
then you'll
empty.
Get 3.
The house feels empty with only 2 cats.
Yeah.
No, it's at the point now where when I wake up in the morning and come down into the kitchen, there are 3 cats that are in between my legs meowing, and I'm like, oh man, this is my future. Not only my future, this is my present.
Allie realizes it's not a cat at all. She's just very unkept. Hey, you.
They're trying to get...
That's coming from down there.
Yeah, you're a good little girl, aren't you? The cats
Are you hungry again?
The cats are all in the kitchen. Kids like, what are you talking about?
They're all sleeping.
When did we get this 4th cat? It's just hanging out here between my legs.
And then over the weekend, of course, there was a lot more talk about tariffs and what's going to be tariffed next, which country, and what groceries it is going to affect. And the next one is tomato prices could jump as soon as today. They said they give it 3 months before they go bankrupt. That's one of the big tomato companies saying that they can't handle the tariffs once they take effect. So today, July 14th, a nearly 3 decades old U.S.-Mexico trade agreement may give way to a 20.9% tariffs on tomato imports.
Great. Bye-bye.
I don't care about tomatoes.
Minus
the only time I care about them...
I know, minus the sauce and pizza, which whatever, fine, it's the least important part of the pizza. The tomatoes in a sandwich almost always ruins the sandwich.
I eat tomatoes by themselves with salt.
Well,
I love it.
You're going to have to smuggle them in.
So good.
No, the only time I care about tomatoes is in salsa.
Well,
and I understand tomato sauce, but a tomato on a sandwich or a burger or just eating it by itself, get away from
Wait,
me.
you're telling me that the In-N-Out burger, you would have it? You would rather have it without the tomato?
Throw it away.
First thing I say to them, no
Make
tomatoes.
it a frisbee. Boom, hit a kid.
I repeat it, In-N-Out.
That's crazy.
Double, animal style, no tomato. Yell it at them. Yell it at them loudly. Double check it.
Yeah.
Make sure of it.
What about BLT?
Don't care. That is such a crappy sandwich.
A bacon lettuce sandwich is better. Just as
you guys
good.
You guys don't like a tomato soup on like a nice
soup.
fall day?
Oh,
yeah.
You mean a nice
bisque with a grilled cheese?
Bisque?
Yeah, that's the best.
Go back to Russia, Omar.
I do like
I
feeling
don't think that's from
cozy.
Russia, by the way.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Gazpacho. Get out of here with that trash. No
I
one
don't
wants
think
it.
so.
We get into
Nobody
it,
was
Brent.
talking
We get
about
into it with
gazpacho.
Omar. We're sitting around eating tomatoes and eating cold tomato soup at home. What a sad operation going on over there. Brand new hour of the show starts next.
Good Monday morning, Klein and Allie. It's Pantyhose Greg here. It's July 14th, and today I start the outpatient program. I'll be getting a free lunch 3 days a week. All right, you guys. Have a great show. Love you.
Women, just shut up and know your place.
Good reason to get out of bed. Got sleep in my eyes, clouds in my head. I need a shot of something to make my motor go.
Yeah, honey.
Yes, I do. So I turn on the Klein and Alley Show.
Come on.
Give me some Klein and Alley Show.
Oh, mama.
Give me some Klein and Alley Show.
English, do you speak?
Get your motor running with the Klein and Alley Show.
Hey.
I said, get your motor running with the Klein and Alley Show.
A bushy blonde hairdo, surfing USA.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to your summer hours. Monday morning, KROQ Klein Alley Show. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. You're not used to hearing our voices now. That's okay. We're not used to being here now, although we should be. It's been a few weeks. I'm Klein. That's Allie.
Morning.
That is DJ Omar Khan.
Hello.
Back at it again. He won't admit this publicly, but I will. This man now is a professional zip liner. He's been on more zip lines in the last month than most people have in their entire life.
I love it, man. It's awesome.
He's
the
addicted.
zip lining here doesn't compare to the zip lining in Mexico. For sure, dude. It is extreme in Mexico.
You're going to be one of those international zippers. You're going to be a zipper.
I'm a zip head, yeah.
I'm a zip head.
That's a
You have
problem.
to do like a new zip line thing every week and then do your GoPro footage and put it on your YouTube channel.
Did you wear,
All your
start doing
zip
that,
stuff.
Did you wear a camera on your helmet or no?
I did not know, but the helmet I did have on was oversized, so I have some funny pictures of me. Maybe I'll share with you.
That's great. Please do.
Yeah.
Please let us mock you mercifully. That's what the show is all about. It's mocking each other until we slowly crumble on the insides for your amusement.
I just think it's such a funny thing to love because I think in the world of extreme sports, it's pretty tame and it's also kind of overrated.
You're not a zipper. You couldn't understand. Omar's a zipper. He's born a zipper.
Zip it, all right?
Yeah, you zip it, Allie. Let Omar enjoy this. I mean, it's funny because a few weeks ago you said, hey, I crossed my first thing off summer bucket list. I went zip lining in like Rancho Cucamonga or somewhere around here. I forget.
Yeah.
And you were all excited and proud of yourself. And you're like, yep,
You're
I did
zipping
it.
this way and that.
And now here we go. You go international.
Full-time zipper.
Now you're
Had
full.
to do it over there. Yeah.
You're zipping around the world, dude.
Oh, this city would be good for a zip.
Zip. That's
And
crazy.
over there, it's super dangerous because they have kids running anything, so you don't know if you're properly locked in or not.
Oh, man,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
the carny, man. It's the American way to zip.
What's that, Jake?
I gotta
Go with
there.
the carny. Then it's real dangerous.
Oh, like on the any of those pop-up carnivals that happen all over the place?
Do they do zip lining at those?
Not really.
No.
Jake doesn't
Might be able
know.
to find one, though, man.
Yeah, you find it.
Congratulations on bringing the conversation to a screeching halt.
Yeah. It's
Sorry, I'm not a
useless.
zipper.
Yeah, I get it. Clearly
I'm glad
not.
nothing's changed here.
That's Jake the Nerd right there. He's always great at adding to the conversation. And in the back room, Postmaster Johnny taking the calls, 800-520-1067. And that is Vanessa this hour. Lots to get to, including, hopefully we have time for this all. I don't even know what we're going to have time for. We were supposed to Don't Be a Dick. We haven't done a proper Don't Be a Dick in a while where we just open this up to the general public. Like usually it's all themed and whatnot. But like I was going to say recently, and I know you're one of these people, and I hate to call you out publicly, but I have become a real despiser of the people that will do the stairs next to the escalator.
Oh, yeah, I do that.
Like, and
Not if I have a suitcase with me, but I do.
And I'm like riding the escalator, and everyone else is doing the stairs, like looking over, like thinking they're better, like kind of being like, oh,
Well,
look
I
at
just
you,
don't like
lazy
the
bum.
crowding of the escalator. If there's like a line to get on the escalator, or there's like that bottleneck thing that happens, I don't want to deal with it. I'd rather just go on the
sometimes the
stairs.
escalator's wide open, and people still opt for the stairs, and it really frustrates me.
Well, if it's wide open, I'll do like Bionic Woman. I'll go up the stairs as the escalator's going up.
you're the
That's
worst.
cool. I'm going like warp speed.
So think of who in society is currently ruining your day, and we'll get into your open nominees for some Don't Be a Dick. We'll get into that coming up this hour. Lots more if you need us. We are Klein Alley Show on KROQ. Your newest, most harmful addiction. Thanks for finding us here. And we give you some Queens of the Stone Age, and then we give you some tiny towels as summer rolls on here at KROQ. Strong nominees coming through on the text line for Don't Be a Dick as we try to save society by eliminating the worst person we can think of. We will take your open nominees in moments at 800-520-1067. Give away some tiny towels for our absolute favorite submission in a brand new round of Don't Be a Dick. First, though, Allie, there's a guy, I don't know if you remember this guy. Apparently, he's called the GOAT line before. He calls himself Jack the Sack. Do you remember this guy at all?
No.
You don't remember him?
Jack the Sack? I can't recall.
I don't remember this guy either, except he claims it's always calls about forcing his wife to listen to our show, and she doesn't like us, and he forces her to listen. And apparently he finally got her on the phone.
Hey, fellas, it's Jack the Sack here. Played a few of my voicemails regarding my wife being forced to watch the show, but
we're convinced this guy doesn't have a wife, right? Like it's one of those weird M. Night Shyamalan things. Where
she loves it, doesn't you? Don't you, honey? Well,
right.
That's right.
It's like a lamp or something. Yeah, I don't know. This guy claims he's called before, but anyway, Jack the Sack has finally proved that he has a wife. So
being forced to watch the show, but she and I are painting cabinets right now, and she's actually enjoying it. She likes the show, and she says I've Stockholm syndromed her, but however, she loves Klein and Allie now. Isn't that right, babe?
I love it.
she sounds like she's delusional.
She has been kidnapped.
Yeah.
That's not his wife. That's a woman who's been kidnapped.
Yeah, if this woman needs our help somehow, I don't know how to get in touch with us because this guy seems like he's controlling the narrative, but something's going on here.
I love it.
There we go. Good girl.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. This whole thing
I
is...
call me Jack the Sack because that's what I put my women in when I kidnap them.
I don't know. How do we trace... Jake, when people leave messages on the go, like, we trace the numbers?
Yeah,
or how
maybe we just solved a murder.
Yeah, let's look into this situation. Let's do a wellness check after the show.
My God. Well, good for her.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. We'll take any listener.
I'm sorry that she's forced to listen.
Get back to painting.
Just want to get a sense of where these calls are, then we'll take the break, come back with Don't Be a Dick. Sarah, go ahead, open nominees, Don't Be a Dick. What do you got for us?
Good morning. Shout out Netbangers.
Hey, Netbangers. What's up?
So the person at Costco who effectively angles their cart, blocking the giant aisle so that nobody can get around.
I like
it's
where we're
hard
starting.
to do that, too.
I like where we're starting because this person is one of the worst people on planet Earth, and we will take your open nominees, 800-520-1067. After this quick break, don't be a dick. We save society next.
Few have done more for rock music than the Vans Warped Tour, to say the least.
Returning to celebrate its 30-year legacy.
Warped Tour has always been like a home for us.
Just cool to see it again.
Vans Warped Tour is making a triumphant return.
Serving as a vital launch pad for some of rock's biggest bands to this day.
The Vans Warped Tour is back.
That's when things got out of control.
One of only 3 stops, July 26th and 27th in Long Beach. Listen to K-Rock at 9, noon, 3, and 6 to win a pair of 2-day passes to see Sublime and over 100 bands.
I'll do anything I can the wrong way.
Score tickets and instantly get on the standby boarding list for K-Rock Road Trip USA Stop 2. Fear, Loathing, and Sublime in Vegas.
Vegas, baby, Vegas! Loving is what I got. It's on the streets of Miami.
Hey, it's Jacob Noel of Sublime. Keep listening to K-Rock. Keep listening for your chance to win.
K-Rock. Courtesy of Vans Warped Tour and AEG presents.
Klein, we have been worried about you. Not just you as an individual, but your home life and particularly your relationship with your children.
They love me. I'm the best.
As you know, and as Omar has saved many clips over the past months and years, it's not like your kids have really that much respect for you, correct? Mm-hmm. Would you disagree or agree with that statement?
Just define respect.
I'll just play it for you.
Right. Hey.
Shut up! So,
right. Yeah, that's
just
right.
with some of the many issues that you've brought to our attention.
Hold on. Before you play all the clips or make me look like I'm an unfit parent, I'll have you know that the last time my wife was out of town and I was single dadding it for like 4 days in a row, I did get a report from my kids in the middle of my parenting, and this is what they said, Allie.
Girls, how has Dad been as a single dad this week?
Report is so-so.
The report is so-so. What does that mean?
We're not good.
All right, so that's the wrong clip.
All right.
I played the wrong clip.
So,
really not good. That's so much worse than so-so.
I was talking to Katie about this, and she reminded me that we follow this great account. This woman's name is Lisa Bunnage, and she runs this account called Brat Busters Parenting. And
I
they
know
have
her
a
on
ton
TikTok.
of followers, on TikTok and Instagram.
Yes.
And she has like courses and coaching, and she has like basically a boot camp for kids and their parents.
I don't need it.
And she has, she's kind of like the Caesar Milan for kids. Like, hey, you know what? Why don't you respect me first, and then we can really respect and love one another.
Mm-hmm.
But for example, when your kids are fighting with each other,
Yes.
what is your go-to method of solving that problem?
Melatonin.
Okay.
For myself.
So here's something that she suggests not to do, where you kind of warn and give empty threats, right?
That's what I do. Empty threats.
Empty
I'm a
threats.
big fan of the empty threats, but the threats get emptier, but they get more extreme.
Okay, so this is what
You'll
Lisa...
never go to college.
Farther in the future.
Yeah,
things that they can't think about.
I go so far into the future.
So this is what Lisa says you should not do.
Don't say before you go, if you fight, we're going home. They already know that. Don't treat them like morons.
Well, if they're going to act like morons, they got to treat them like morons. And
It makes you look like you're afraid of them. If you fight, we're going to go home. Don't talk like that. It's wimpy. It's
Okay. That's hitting me a little hard right there.
And if they start acting out, say, okay, we're going to go home now. No warnings. Just get up and go.
So you repeat yourself
I've
a
done that
lot.
before.
And
One
just
time-
so you know, Klein.
From the ages of 3 to 12, their behavior is 100% a direct result of your parenting.
Great.
100%.
They need a leader. Kids without a leader, they're lost. They're more likely to bully. They're more susceptible to peer pressure, the drug dealer on the corner, the internet, the Kardashians. You get the idea.
For the sake of your children becoming drug dealers and Kardashians,
I don't want
I
that.
decided to reach out to Lisa and have her on so
she's
that
on the
she
phone
could
now? You
give
gotta
you
be
some
kidding me.
coaching
Oh,
right here,
Jesus.
right now. Lisa, are you there?
Hi.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi, wonderful. Thank you for being on here and sabotaging. Allie is attempting to sabotage me.
No, this is actually a favor that we're doing. And Lisa, I'm sure you heard some of the things that we were just playing, and I don't know if you already have thoughts, but you've dealt with many parents over the years that, aren't using the best methods to raise their kids, and then it comes back to bite them in the ass.
Yeah. Actually, I was laughing out loud. I never listened to myself. I thought, God, I come across as nasty.
Yeah, but you're a no BS kind of person, right? I mean, and
Absolutely.
that's kind of what some of these parents
Absolutely.
need, right? Is that everyone's trying to blame everybody else for their kids' behavior, and you're saying it's all up to you.
It is. Now, how old, Klein?
Yeah.
How old are your kids?
Oh, who knows?
Okay.
6,
Okay.
6, and just turned 6 and just turned 8.
6 and 8. Okay.
So they're a lost cause at this point. I'm going to try to make another one soon, and we'll work on that one.
Well, what I teach is, and I think it was Allie. You said that you get respect me first. You said, I don't do that. I give respect before I get it. Because you've got to give before you get. You got to show kids, hey, I'm accountable too. If you're not accountable and you're not willing to be humble and vulnerable and admit when you make mistakes, why should the kids do it?
I'd like to play you a clip, and I hear what you're saying, of my kids clearly respecting me, and this is 10 seconds long, but I would like you to hear this, and then you can respond.
Fat boy.
Why are you calling me that, Sienna?
He called you fat boy. Because you have a fat stomach.
What? I didn't even. You're on your third muffin. I haven't had anything to eat here.
I'm on my first muffin. Fat boy, fat boy.
Okay, now.
So now most of the time, Klein's kid calls him a fat boy. And is that something that's Klein's fault, or is that just, his daughter having some fun?
It's Klein's fault because she's
hold on.
having fun.
Yeah.
She's having fun. You encourage that. No, absolutely. I can tell by that tone of voice that she is encouraged to do that. You must laugh. There has to be encouragement there. She's not trying to be naughty or disrespectful there. She's trying to be cute and funny. I can tell by her tone of voice.
Yeah. Like a lot of times people accuse me, even modern day as an adult, of saying things that are, mean or whatever. But the goal is never to hurt anyone's feelings. It's to have a good laugh, have some fun.
No, but what she's
fun.
saying is that they're encouraged to say things like that because you're laughing along, and they think that that's how they're bonding with you. Right, Lisa?
Yeah, and you also said my goal is never to hurt anyone. No one cares what your intention or goal is.
Oh.
They only care about what you say or do. No one's looking behind the scenes in your brain. So they only react to what you give them. Now, I guarantee you had to have laughed at that for her to react, for her to do that. There's no way you couldn't have. You must find some joy in what she said. I can tell because of her tone of voice. She's loving it. She's like, wow, I'm just as funny as Daddy is.
Right, much funnier. I wish I was as funny as that kid.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, what about this kind
we don't have to play more clips.
And this is some of the other things that Klein's kids have said to him. This is when Klein told them they were not going to Disneyland.
Hey.
Shut up! God damn it!
No.
I want to go. He's stupid!
You do that again, you'll be in big trouble.
Stupid! Stupid man!
You're going to listen. Do not curse. It's not okay.
See, I see that? I laid the law down at the end there. You hear that, doctor?
Doctor?
Is she a doctor? I don't know.
Doctor, I'm no doctor.
Oh.
Oh my God, no, that was completely different. You got to work on your leadership skills.
Uh-huh.
You know, that's all I teach here. I teach how to get respect, but you got to give it to get it. So you're so inconsistent because you're laughing at some of this sort of rude stuff, and then they go overboard, and then you're not laughing. It's inconsistency.
Mm-hmm.
So are they funny when they're rude, or are they rude when they're rude? They don't know the difference. Only we can tell. Because that first clip was definitely them trying to be funny. Like, here, aren't we cute? And then the next one, was that real? Was that actually what
yes.
Is that what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that real?
Okay.
What, you think that I...
Is this your real life?
Yeah, that's real, all right.
It's a comedy show, so I didn't know if you were making that one up. But yeah, if that was real, that's just a total lack of respect for you. But that's on you. It's not the kids. Remember, I never fix kids. I fix and teach parents. Mm-hmm. If you're a leader, there's no way they'd talk to you like that because they look up to you. A leader is more like a mentor, someone that makes you feel good about yourself, not someone that you're afraid of or intimidated by or you're worried about, anything. It's more about they want to please you because they look up to you, like a mentor. And most men relate to when I say it's like a really good coach. You ever had a really good sports coach that you look up to, and you really want to please him by playing a good game, and he's just all over you when you do well. Oh, way to go. And he's also all over you when you don't do well. You'll get it next time. It's that. That's a leader to me. It's not about the discipline. It's about the connection and the bond. You want your children to feel like $1 million when they're with you. Guaranteed that in that last clip, they weren't feeling good about themselves.
Well, they lost a fake trip to Disneyland, so understanding that...
Well, why did you do that? That's so mean. You mean you made up a fake trip? Now, I kind of do stuff like that. Did you actually do that? You said we're going to Disneyland and then pulled it out from under them?
Okay, well, not exactly. The reality is we were talking about a story about a woman, Allie, I forget the exact story, but adults that go to Disney without their kids. That was the story.
Right. And what would it be like if Klein said, I'm going to Disneyland, but I'm not bringing them with me?
I didn't pretend they were going. I just said that I was going to go with Mom and without them, and that's how they reacted, because some parents actually do that, and it was more of a social experiment. But you can hear in this clip I'll play you when I call my daughter to wish her good luck on her school play. She loves me.
What's up, Olivia? What's going on? Are you ready for your big concert?
Yeah, I have to go.
All right, time to save society. Don't be a dick. Open nominees, 800-520-1067. We will decide at the end of this which one of these people we should vote out of society as it is today, and potentially you will get yourself your very own tiny towel. The Vanessa one, a lot of those, or the very limited edition Klein Alley show with all of us on there. Those tiny towels are moving fast.
Yeah, and I know people really love the one with the show on it, but obviously there's way more demand for the Vanessa-only tiny towels.
Yeah.
There's only a few left.
Someone won the one with all of us on there, and they sent us a picture. They cut all of our heads off and just left Vanessa. So I get it. That's a very important tiny towel. Time for Don't Be a Dick. Here we go.
Don't be a dick.
What's up?
Hey, good morning, guys. Hey, I want to call out the Dick family member because I have a one restroom home that uses the one bar of soap in there and leaves a ton of body hair all over it. It's disgusting.
And this is a member of your family?
This is there's 4 of us. So, yeah.
But does everyone know who's the person leaving the hair on the soap, or is that hair like a cornucopia of family hair?
It could be one individual, it could be a cornucopia, but there's loofahs in there that you could actually end up using and body wash, so I don't understand it.
It is absolutely one of the grossest things. One of the grossest finds is the random hair and or hairs on the bar of soap.
Dude, you just hold it out in front of the shower and give it a rinse.
Ugh, that is so gross. Because everyone knows, like, that's not head hair. It's never head hair.
No, why would it be?
Ryan, welcome to Don't Be a Dick. Open nominees now on KROQ at 800-520-1067. What's up?
When I go to the grocery store and I'm driving down the aisles trying to find a parking spot, and then people are walking to the store, but they decide to walk right down the middle of the lane.
Oh my God, at the slowest pace,
I'm
too.
just behind them, and I'm like, I want to honk at them, but they probably have kids, and I don't want to scare them, and it just drives me crazy. It's like, just move to the side.
Yeah,
just
walk
move.
on the side.
I don't understand why they. I know exactly what you're talking about, and it does feel like they have lost complete reality for how the whole system was built, which is that this is for cars, and you are, if you're walking or pushing, you're off to the side.
I know, and
Cars
sometimes
get
it's a
priority.
couple, and they're in mid-conversation, and they just have no idea that there are cars behind them, and there's nothing that you can do to get their attention.
I think the problem is they've given us all this. Pedestrians have the right of way. I think they teach you that when you get your driver's license, but we all know that's not true.
Yeah, but that was one of my
Pedestrians do not
favorite
have the
things
right of
about
way.
living in New York City, because they were like, pedestrians don't matter here.
Yeah, but
they were like, the cars hit you, then it's your fault.
right.
I was like, this is the best.
All right, that's a strong contender for Don't Be a Dick. Let me say hi to Chris. Good morning, Chris. Welcome to KROQ. How goes it? Chris.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, so I totally want to nominate Edgar the pool pooper from this morning, messing it up for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
When you got your angry kids at home and you want to take them to the pool and it messes it up. For
Hey,
the
listen,
whole...
we met the guy earlier this morning who admits that he goes number 2 in the pool. Allie's a big number 1er, but this guy claims he's a number 2er, and he doesn't care if it shuts down the whole pool. He likes the way it feels.
And I do not want to be associated with the deucers.
Oh, you are?
No,
You're associated.
I'm a completely separate category.
Allie, it is a slippery slope.
No, it is not.
I believe you know the great poet about lemonade around the corner fudge is made. Okay? You're around the corner. You're doing, you know what I'm talking
What
about.
great American poet was that?
I don't remember, but I read it in literature class probably, so you are associated with. Welcome to Don't Be a Dick. Let me say hi to Phil. Phil, you're on KROQ. Good morning.
Good morning. I want to nominate the person that speeds up when you put your blinker on and then slows way back down when you get in behind them, slowing you and everybody else down.
Oh, doesn't Allie do that?
No, I don't do that.
She doesn't let people in. She's a big...
I never let them into the first place.
Yeah, she never lets them in the beginning.
I will give you...
You're a complete combination of all of these nominees. This is like an intervention we're doing on you right now.
I will give you a window, all right? I will give you a window. If you put your blinker on, this is my dick nominee. If you put your blinker on and there's a space, go. Go. Yeah, you don't have to wait for like 6 car lengths to get over. Just go. And if you're not going to go, I am going to assume that you've put your blinker on and forgotten. So I'm going to go ahead and speed up and get away from you.
But you realize that's how you come across, like exactly what this guy's saying.
If you are sitting there with your blinker on and you're waiting for, a Mack truck's worth of space, it's not going to happen, especially here in Southern California. So get over.
Hey, Lewis on KROQ. It's Don't Be a Dick. Nominee time. Got to Save Society. Open phones, 800-520-1067. Text line as well. What's up? Who should we get rid of?
I work at a Trader Joe's, and the guy who comes to the line with his reusable bag filled to the brim with groceries that we have to unbag, to scan, to rebag, holding up the whole line.
Oh, my God. Wait, so they'll go in with their own Trader Joe bags and put all the items in there and then just set the bags onto the belt?
Yeah, they just hand it to us. We don't have a belt, and then I have to unbag everything to rebag it.
I can't
So
believe we're
everybody
hearing a
needs to
Trader
use a
Joe's
little
guy
basket.
complain about
Are you
anything.
really flirting with me? Yes or no?
Allie wants to know if she's ever actually being flirted with at Trader Joe's.
Well, that's a trade secret. I can't tell you that.
Yeah, that's a big fat no.
But, how you
He's
doing?
so flirty when he says
They got to
it.
take all the bags, stuff out of the bag before they put it on Allie's face to flirt with her. It's the first this
When I
annoying.
put bags over my head, I make them reusable.
All right, that's interesting, right? That's a good. First of all, I feel like I never remember to bring my own bags.
Oh, I do every time. But
Of
I
course,
also
but-
always help bag every time.
They don't like that, I bet.
No, they say thank you.
No, hold on one second.
You say
Lewis,
thank you
hey,
to me.
When Allie tries to help bag,
Yeah.
you hate that, right?
I don't mind it. I mean, it always is nice, but it's always the people that sit there and huff and puff like Darth Vader, and it's like, well, you could help me bag if you're in a hurry.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. That's all part of the process there. Sometimes.
No, it makes it faster. If I'm bagging and you're bagging, it's going to go twice as fast.
Sometimes the Trader Joe's people, I only see it at Trader Joe's. One person will be there bagging, and then another person just kind of comes up and has a conversation
And
with
they're
them.
like, hi, and then they put like a piece of cheese in the bag and walk away. And I'm like, what are you doing?
What did that
Finish
person
what
do?
you started. What are you
Yeah,
doing? You
yeah.
put 2 items in there and left.
All right, that's a good nominee right there as well. Let's say hi to Daniel on KROQ. Good morning. Welcome to Don't Be a Dick. What do you got for us? We got to pick a winner and give away some.
Morning.
Hey, what's up?
So the person that stands like 6 inches behind you at the checkout line, that's just breathing in your air.
No personal space. It's weird.
Yeah,
People that don't have that
exactly.
buffer. I don't know what's going on. There are certain people that just do. It's like people that give out a phone number wrong. There's like a way to give out a phone number. You know, you do 3 and then 3. If you give out the phone number, you're like,
And they do the area code like later.
yeah, or they go like 3236. 4. What?
You're like,
What?
whoa. You go
Slow it down.
323.
Yeah, there's a, like
831.
right. We've all accepted the cadence for that, and same thing with space. There's just a. I would argue it's like a shopping cart's length space you just give between people, but then there's
I do
always
6 feet, dude. Remember the COVID times?
Yeah,
That was nice.
6 feet was
Oh, those
nice.
little dot stickers?
Yeah.
We needed that
Oh,
reminder.
yes.
But you're right. There's always people that just don't get it. They get real, and then if you turn around and you go like, "Hey, you get a little closer,"
And they look at you like you're
the dick.
Yeah, totally.
It's a good
562
nominee.
wanted to nominate the person who whips out their phone in a quiet waiting room and watches TikTok at max volume. That's always a good one.
Yeah.
And 510 wanted to nominate the person who leaves. The person who
is reading this text.
I'm sorry.
I vote on that person. The person that can't read a text on a radio
We've all
show.
accepted the cadence, all right, of reading a text message, and we can't do it.
How the hell did you read that?
No, this one was
You
coming.
are the worst, Al. You're going to win this round,
All
I think.
right,
I'm going to Omar wins for nominating Allie. Congratulations. All right, we've heard some great nominees, guys. Who do we? Who knows?
This discombobulated text is interesting. All right, eventually you'll read it.
All right. Well, there's we got to pick a winner, so I don't have the energy to do it. I'm just gonna play this Linkin Park song. Vanessa, you figure out behind the scenes who deserves these
Finish our
tickets.
work.
Yeah, I think the person that nominated those that walk up and down the parking lot,
Yeah,
trying to
they're the
block
worst.
the cars.
I'd also add slow cart loaders. Once
terrible.
you're slow
Let's
at
go.
loading their cart.
Let's go, society. I know that you are a lover of all animals, and you have that dog you bring with you everywhere, including into the Superman movie theater over the weekend to watch Superman.
Dolby sound, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Hearing
matter.
loss, it's okay.
Yeah, that dog's got a bandana around its head, so it can go to all the shows. This is a breaking local story, and I think that we need to volunteer your shack as a sanctuary for some animals that need a place to go. And I think, I'll play you the story, but I think that you could be the one guy to be a real local hero. Listen to this. This was reported earlier this morning on sister station KNX.
A wildlife rescue in Pasadena saves about 1,000 small animals each year, needs a little rescuing. It's called Cleo's Critters.
Cleo's Critters is a typical story of the rich man has taken their land to turn it into condos.
Are you saying Cleo should rescue Jake?
That's what I'm saying.
I need a place to live.
And Jake. We're going to move Jake into one of the little cages there, which is an upgrade.
Nice.
No, listen to that. I'm serious, man. I think that they apparently can use any venue at all, even your little shack you live in.
And the place it rents is being demolished to make room for some condos. Emily Valdez spoke with the owner, Cleo Watts.
We have an injured crow. We have an injured squirrel with head trauma.
Oh.
They have an injured crow. And a squirrel with head trauma. Let me just tell you how low on the list of priorities that's got to be.
They're like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and demolish
How
it.
can you even tell?
Right.
That's so true. They all seem like they have head trauma. And I'm an animal person. Yes, I love animals. It's over.
Yeah, I feel like the squirrel with head trauma, let's just go ahead and let Darwinism run its course on that one.
It would be cute if it had a helmet.
But, Jake, would you be willing? Because right now, listen to this. I know what you're thinking. You're not properly zoned to take in a bunch of critters, right?
I have no idea.
Well, listen to this.
Oh, no. These three guys, these are raccoons.
Oh, they also have raccoons.
Oh, great.
I want one of those.
Those are cool.
Raccoons with a limp. So you get a crow with a broken wing, head trauma squirrel, raccoons with a limp.
I gotta take all of them? I can't just choose one?
I don't know.
Which one would you choose?
Yeah, which one of those would you pick? What's the number one draft
Limpy
pick?
raccoon.
Limpy raccoon.
Yeah, Limpy Raccoon would be my pick.
And each one of these were singletons. They're all separate cases.
What kind of zoning do you need?
Well, actually, we're residential. We had...
residential. Your shack is residential, right?
It's a shack. I live in it. It's residential.
Sounds like it won't disrupt your sleep at all.
Sounds so chaotic. This poor woman.
The crow's like, put me out of my misery, please. Let Darwinism take effect.
Apparently, none of the animals lost their vocal cords. They all sound great. But, Jake, would you be... they're desperate now. And I'm just saying, even if it's temporarily, would you take all these animals in?
Limpy the raccoon? Yeah, man.
No, all of them, all 1,000.
Oh,
There's 1,000?
Well, over the course of the year, they save 1,000. But right now, they probably have, I don't know, it sounds like they have a weird dream team of animals there to pick from. Do you want...
It's like the new Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I mean, Jake, I'm serious, because this story was reported this morning, so if you don't step up...
To have, like, the shack of misfit animals? Yeah, man.
You would do it. And by the way, this is great for your branding for Jake Shack Beans. Like, this sounds like the kind of thing people would want to...
This is what we picture in our mind already with
like
your
the
shack.
saddest Snow White ever.
Yeah. Jake, please.
You can talk to the animals.
So if you want bruised... whatever it is, head trauma squirrel and
whatever it is.
Would you? Are you? If we connect you with Chloe's Critters, will you take them in?
Hey man, Jake Shack Crow.
All
I
right,
like it.
That's verbal contract.
It's gonna be like a reverse Dr. Doolittle.
Oh man.
It's like only injured head trauma animals.
Animals are going to need to be rescued so desperately from Jake Shack. I think that's good, man. That's really nice of you to do that. Vanessa, behind the scenes, connect Jake to that place and let him know we've got a shack. How many square feet is that shack, Jake?
Oh, I don't know. It's just like 5 by 5.
5 feet by 5 feet?
Okay, wrap up the show next. Thanks for spending some bonus time with us. Summer hours come to an end, but fear not. Postmaster Johnny will be in here, take you through the next chunk of hours on KROQ with more of those tickets coming up again at noon. The big announcement, if you missed it earlier this morning, destination number 2, KROQ Road Trip USA brings you to Vegas with Sublime. Win the tickets to see them right here at Vans Warped Tour, Long Beach, and then potentially again in Vegas. Get that to look forward to coming up again at noon. Tomorrow, back on the show. In fact, I think Sublime is coming to hang out with us in studio on Wednesday this week.
Oh, yeah.
And I believe they are going to world premiere a brand new, never-before-heard song, which is always cool that they decide to do that with us, and that'll be happening Wednesday morning. Tomorrow, our buddy from On the Tiro will be hanging out in studio as well.
Yeah, we missed him. We wanted him back.
And we got lots of other stuff to get into as well. If you need us in the meantime, you can check out our latest. A couple of great videos up on our Instagram, Klein Alley Show. You can watch me choking on the pickle sandwich and falling over, and then you can watch Johnny and Allie trying to figure out the history of America. And even though Johnny is clearly the dumb one in the video because he can't understand the concept of us getting the Statue of Liberty from France, Allie did refer to New England as a city. And boy, people are ripping you apart in the comments.
All right. It was a misspeak.
It's hilarious.
I know it's not a
It's all up there on the Instagram at Klein Alley Show.
What is it then?
It's an area.
Oh, okay. All right. And consists of what?
Consists of Boston, Massachusetts, and, the other ones that are near it, like Maryland.
Okay.
Like Maryland. What's he talking about? You gotta, all right. Forget it.
I think there's some Carolinas.
I think Allie's going to sub in for Johnny Doesn't Know this week. I think we may have a substitution. Takeaways from today's show.
Tom Brady.
What do we
He's
got?
there.
Yeah, well, not anymore. Takeaways. What do we got?
424, my takeaway is I'm going on a field trip to the supermarket.
That was wild. More proof. We got to get that whole folder together of all the things Vanessa said that is proof that she's a child.
925, my takeaway is the best tomatoes are from Russia.
Yep.
213, my takeaway is eating healthy will kill you. 818, my takeaway is there's nothing like swimming in your own pee rather than someone else's.
Now that way, if you missed the street science today, you will be surprised and also not about how many people still go pee in the pool as adults.
909, my takeaway is if you have enough horses, you can put out a brush fire.
That's true.
Their pee.
They are, I couldn't believe it. They pee and poo so much.
And related to that, 818, my takeaway is Klein's farts activate turbo mode with horses.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, what's your takeaway from today's show, Jake the Nerd?
Allie knows the pee code at the pansy pool.
That's right. Got to stay out of the pansy pool. That's my favorite place to go. Allie, takeaway?
Jake Shot Crow!
Jake Shot Crow. Omar, takeaway?
If you get a shatty server, your meal is going to be free.
That's right. All you got to do.
He's overly shatty.
He's a shatty server. Free meal. That's all you get. Shout out Stephanie, by the way, who won the 21 Pilots trip to Tampa. Congratulations. Enjoy yourself. We'll be back tomorrow. Try to do it better. If you need us in the meantime, the GOAT line's open for you now. And congratulations, Blind Charlie, on surviving your surgery and officially being 2% cow. I'm glad you're still alive. All right, that's it. There's Nicole. Nicole's here.
Oh.
I don't know what the hell. I'm getting bad intel all over the place. I don't know. Johnny sent an email. He said he was filling in. Hey, Nicole's here. I'm so happy to see Nicole. Nicole Alvarez will be in here next. Bye.
They feel that they feel that
KROQ.
Klein
Alley Show. The world famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Are you ready to